What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
You.
What
What
is
up?
going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? Hold on, hold on, hold up. What's up, everybody? What is going on? It's another episode of the Blurred AF. I'm your man Drake Mack, along with my man, the sea snake himself, Bluminati.
What up?
Got his
What
got
up?
his
What up?
bastard son out here doing the dirty work. I loved it.
He want to be down with the family, man. He got to put that work in. He got to put that work in.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This is. Let me just say this. Dang, something's on my nose. But let me just say this. This is the difference between House of the Dragon and what we just watched in the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You can see the difference. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is a good show, but this is a fantastic show. There's a difference. Even though it's in the same universe, something you cannot stop when it comes to maybe Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. You can't when you come to dragons, you come to sea adventures and stuff like that. That pure adrenaline rush, that pure action, the characters you're familiar with, the conflict. Oh my Lordy. It's good. It's good stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. And you can't beat it.
It's the conflict that was involved, man, and the stakes.
Oh.
They, from the jump, let you know that it was gonna be some shit about to go down.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm just because I've been working all weekend, so I ain't get to see nothing. And I was mad because Darius hit me up. I know he hit you up for the conversation on Sunday, and I was at work and I couldn't join in. But trust and believe, I wanted to watch this episode and join in because, man, I love House of the Dragon.
We didn't get an opportunity to do nothing because I guess I'm stupid in this. Like, we on the East Coast. Darius is an hour later.
He's in the Midwest with me.
So, but I'm thinking it all starts at 9, or you should, you know what I'm saying? Because it's on 8. I'm like, damn, everything is gonna start at 9. Either way, we should be good. So, and then the episode. I think the episode was
an hour in some change.
Yeah. So I got done, and then Darius was just like, "Yep, I'm about to watch it now. I'm watching it. It's coming on now." And I'm like, "What you mean it's coming on now? This shit is over with."
Oh, snap.
Yeah, my dumb ass, man. So I told him on his show today after we was arguing about James Gunn. I was arguing with him in the chat about James Gunn and stuff about we got to figure out something because we can't let that go to waste. It's prime, it's open to jump on right after the show. We got to figure something out, man. It's gonna be hella late for me because I have to get up at like 5, for work. But to at least do like a 30-minute breakdown, I will stay up just to do like a 30-minute breakdown.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. I mean, if I'm off on Sunday, if I'm not working on a Sunday, Sunday for me is double time. And I don't want to put it in the atmosphere like that. But it's a good chunk of change for one day. Well, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say it's slightly under a stack for just one day. You know what I'm saying? So I some days I can't pass that up. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Krisha Kid, Xavier Phoenix, and Junior N4Z. What's up? But we about to get this thing started, man. Because trust me, we gonna get to House of the Dragon, but we got some other news, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right. Leon, what's going on? Watching from Kenya. Shout out to Kenya. Matter of fact, I got kind of an announcement that I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna do that later on in the show. But Miss Roberta sent me an outfit from, I think it was from Ghana. Boy, I feel like an African prince, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't It's still in the plastic. I ain't worried, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like an African. I feel like a king. You know
You
what
think
I'm
you got
saying?
your own money?
I got my own money. What up, G Network? What's good? What's good? What's good? Man, it was nice fabric. I was like, I want to keep
Yeah.
it in the plastic because I feel like I need to not rock that on a special occasion. I
Right.
don't know what shoes to wear with it though. I think I got some nice black shoes to rock
Yeah,
with it, but she gave me a
nice
straight.
hard bottom.
Yeah, it's a nice got an Indian fit. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Shout out to Miss Roberta. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of under the weather, so I ain't been doing the Dre Max show. I didn't do it Friday. I didn't do it Monday because I'm trying to work. I got a stomach bug. Trying to work with the stomach bug. You know what I mean? Just trying to get this money together, man. I'm trying to go to LA soon, so that's why I'm working so much, man. And ain't gonna lie, YouTube don't pay the bills. So you know that, I know that. So I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? These Stizzle, what's good? What's good? What's good? And why y'all dropping in? Why y'all in the giving mood? Shout out to Coming to America. Go ahead and drop that thumbs up for me, man. Drop a thumbs
Please
up
do. Give
in
some
the
thumbs
chat,
up.
man.
If you're watching it on the replay, hype it.
Yeah, hype the video. I hype the live stream up after it's done, man. First thing, we got clipped. We got clipped because that footage was real. It was really real. The footage from the leaked Doomsday. I guess the people are saying that's a trailer. That's what people are saying. It could possibly be a trailer.
Maybe that's listening to Campy them. They said that's not the piece of the trailer.
It's just footage.
Yeah, they said that it what up, Hula Gang? They said
what up, Hula Gang?
It's from what they were, they said they haven't seen other than the trailer, they haven't seen anything, but they said that it does play out on what they have read from the actual stuff that
for
they
the
read
actual
or whatever.
script.
So, yeah, so they're saying that it's more so probably a piece of the movie, or it could be a piece of something that got out because they were doing. I think Rob said what is called previs. He was doing like somebody was doing previs on it or something like that, and that's probably what got out because they said looking at that shot, it's probably like 5 or 6 shots they shot like that.
Yeah,
and this might be, what I'm saying. This is probably one that's not going to make the film or whatever like that, but it will be a shot similar to this. So, is what it is. Is what it is. But yeah, they clipped this and got us, man. I ain't even I don't even think I bothered clipping it, especially after you came and told me. I was like, man, I'm tired of us having a fight
because it's blocked. Blocked completely.
Yeah, it blocked.
But I just clipped that. Yeah, it blocked it. So I just clipped that part out. You know what I'm saying? And because well, you did say you was like, man, I don't know. This might be real. This might because it was potato quality, but it did say at the corner of it, it said property of Marvel Studios. But anybody can make anything with AI right now. So
and the consensus going around during that time when I showed it was because a lot of people were saying, nah, it can't be real because if it was real, they would have clipped it. And remember, I told you, I said, I don't know. I think they letting it circulate because everything getting leaked right now. They let it circulate, and then you know what I'm saying? Hey, that boosts the hype up because it took almost a week when I showed that. That was Monday, right? We got clipped yesterday.
Monday. That was last Monday. We got clipped yesterday.
So see?
When it was Father's Day, right? Or was it the day before Father's Day?
No,
it was Father's Day. It was Saturday. It was Saturday. It was Saturday. I called you Saturday.
It was Saturday. So damn near full week, a day off for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. Feige and Sony and all them. I think they leaking this stuff on purpose, or somebody got a vendetta against them, man.
Hey, it's man, when you start playing with these guys who's doing your CGI, you start playing with their money. I'm leaking stuff too. You play me, I'm leaking. You don't like my stuff, I'm leaking it.
leaking it.
What up, Nate Moore? What's good? So check this out. Let's go ahead because I want to kind of get these quick stories out the way. Master of the Universe. Master of the Universe is likely to get a sequel despite the box office. In Blue, I think you said something about that. That they didn't care nothing about the box office. They wanted to get the IP out there because they can make money off of the merch. Which I keep telling. How many times have I told you? Have I said this on this show? That we talked about when these grifters and all these people talking about the marketing budget. I'm like, do you know they make money off of merch? They never going to tell you that marketing budget because then they have to reveal how much they made in merchandise. And most people don't tell. Most businesses, matter of fact, all businesses don't tell you if they're in the realm of entertainment how much they made off of merchandise. That's their own money that they made. You know what I'm saying? You're right.
They treat it separate. They treat it like it's a separate thing.
Exactly.
And I got some more info or some more thought about this too after we get through this article.
All right. So, I wanted to say this too. I know Mika's birthday is coming up. So happy birthday to Mika. I know she just Cinematic Nightmares is just getting back in full swing. So make sure that you guys, if you haven't, like, share, subscribe to Cinematic Nightmares. She's almost close to 400 subscribers. So make sure you run the numbers up. She's over.
Yeah.
And she's over 400 subscribers. So let's run the numbers up. Let's get her to 500. Once she gets to 500, then she'll be monetized. You know what I'm saying? So let's get her up to 500. Let's get her up to 500 so she can get monetized. And then also happy early birthday. All right.
Indeed. Yep.
All right, let's get into this. Masters of the Universe likely getting a sequel, and here's why the box office might not matter. Masters of the Universe successfully brought He-Man, Skeletor, and the World of Eternia to the big screen in a way that new fans and longtime fans could appreciate. Despite the positive reviews from critics and the great reaction from audience that showed up to see the film, the box office results have been disappointing, which put any follow-ups to sequels in real jeopardy. Thankfully, this might not be an issue, though, as it appears the franchise still has a strong future in Amazon's plans, including a sequel. A new report for Forbes highlights how the film's box office isn't that big of an issue for Amazon and thought it's showing in the theaters. The reports point out that the theaters aren't where the film is expected to have the most impact. This is echoed by a statement from Amazon's MGM Studios domestic distributions Chief Kevin Wilson, who signaled that this opening is kind of a critical first moment that validates their strategy for the franchise. Let me just stop right there. I know you kind of was saying, you was echoing the same thing about Master of the Universe because you went to go see Master of the Universe. You saw Master of the Universe. You thought, hey, this actually could have legs, but I think it was going to be, I personally think it wasn't going to survive based on Michael, based on Toy Story, based on even Mandalorian Grogu. It's still a Star Wars property, and it has more. It has more of a feel in the zeitgeist because of Star Wars and He-Man, and of course, Scary Movie 6 being out there. I didn't think it was going to hit that well on the box office. I think it will have a cult following on streaming. What do you think about that?
Yeah, most definitely. I do think it was I don't think it should have paired itself with Scary Movie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. I
think that's what hurt it. I wish Mando and Grogu kind of would have sat off to the side. You know, I don't think they were supposed to. That shouldn't have been a movie anyway.
No, that could have been a five-issue episode. And we could have got the matter of fact, what is it, 2-hour movie? Give me 6 episodes of that. Start chop it up into 28 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, so some of the box office also went to, like you said, Mando and Grogu. The other piece of the box office went to Scary Movie, and then you still had Obsession and Back Room, all these other
Back Room Obsession was a surprise.
Yeah, just kicking ass in the box office. So it came out of the tough period, but yeah, Amazon don't give two. I think what's going on is we just bought, I don't know how much money they spent on Master of the Universe. We bought this IP. We now own this brand.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going to work this brand until it becomes profitable.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, we're going to work it till it becomes profitable. Yeah, we got the toy side on lock because you know they 1-1 with Mattel. Hey, Mattel say no, work it, because that's another thing too. They also have a partner that is putting up the money, that putting up some of the funds too, and saying,
because
hey,
they know they're gonna get that money back in merchandise.
money back in merchandising. Skeletor is kicking ass as far as, you know, amongst the fans and things like that. So they have a distinct meme, because everything is about memes now and being able to push it through, you know, Twitter or TikTok or whatever. But yeah, I think it's like, hey man, it got good reviews. Critics loved it. Audiences loved it. Yeah, we give y'all a 2. Now 2 might not be in the theaters.
But I wouldn't mind watching 2 on Amazon either.
Right. Might not be in the theaters, but best believe you're going to be getting more Masters of the Universe, because I spent too much money on this for me to just do a one and done.
So because, and I'm asking this for a reason, because he's on our screen, Jared Leto being Skeletor. Do you believe they will bring Jared Leto back? I don't think so. Yeah. Because I mean, he shouldn't have been there in the first place if we want to keep it a buck. But you know, that's another story. That's another conversation for another day. But the voice actor, they easily can find a voice actor, but you have to keep that going. Do you think that that's a bigger seller now? Is the Skeletor, you know, character?
Yeah, but Leto's coming back. Coming back. Yeah, but and until some criminal charges or something that's actually tangible hits this man, he'll be back.
Well, I wish they would have said the same thing about somebody else.
Right. The thing is, with Jonathan Majors, to me, Marvel dropped the ball on that.
Yeah, they did.
And I know they tried to, you know, to them, they probably thinking, hey, we're playing as safe as possible. We're not going to say nothing until there's an actual verdict. But the verdict, which was being guilty of looking at somebody the wrong way, and they tripped because I was looking at them or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. It wasn't like a real actionable verdict. Yeah, you could have kept JM on, pushed it to the side a little bit, let it cool down a little bit, and then just, you know what I'm saying, kept him going. Marvel dropped the ball. That's all I got to say. Because Hollywood really don't operate like that.
They don't.
They'll let you crash. They'll let you beat on women. They'll let you. It's just like the NFL, and you know what I'm saying. Like they'll let you do that until they see the bottom line.
Affecting their stuff. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So yeah. If Jonathan, if they would have did like a Loki season 3, and you know, Kang or whatever his next iteration of Kang would have been, and it just was a failure, and everybody saying, "Oh, you let Jonathan Majors, I'm not what." Yeah, then
that's when you let it go,
right? Then you could come back and say, "Hey, JM, it was fun. Here's the rest of your deposit. It'll be in the bank, but we gotta let you go." You know, and I don't think it would have been an announcement. I think they just would have let him go, because that way he can, you know what I'm saying, Marvel would have done its job, and then they wouldn't have made it seem like JM was a bad guy. When they did it like that, they made it seem like he was a bad guy. And I think that's the bad part about it. It still should have been some type of PR to save both sides. So that's what I mean. They dropped the ball. Jared Leto. What have you heard from Jared Leto? Ain't nothing in the news about Jared Leto.
His show ain't. And it ain't gonna be nothing on the news.
It ain't gonna be no news.
He's white.
You know what I'm saying? So
no matter how bad his movies flop, he's a white man, and doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Disney let him back.
Yeah, whoever is Disney's HR, PR, legal department, they suck. They did, you know, James Gunn. They did James Gunn dirt.
Yeah, they did James Gunn like that.
You know, the Jonathan Majors situation, and then you know, you bring it up a lot. You have these other actors who have smut on their name, and you don't do nothing.
Yep.
Josh Brolin got smut on his name. Hawkeye got smut on his name.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? to knock harder to had smart, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, so it's all these people got issues going on, but because JM was a bigger story,
Right.
when the shoe did drop at the end of that trial, you moved, and I think you made the wrong move. And I
Yep.
think they know it. I think
I
they know they
agree.
made the wrong move.
I completely agree. Um, I so you I think he won't be back. Only reason why is because he's probably going to demand more money. And let's say, you know what I'm saying, because of the allegations or whatever, they
Mhm.
might move away from him. You're right. They could just quietly bring him up. If they do a sequel and hey, I'll give you $1 million more dollars, he might just say, and I ain't got to show my face.
Right.
And because because if it comes to Amazon, you ain't got to do no press for it.
Nope.
Not for
No
real.
big, no big press
So
run. And that, you know what I'm saying, the next Masters of the Universe situation we get might not be a He-Man movie. It could be the She-Ra
might
movie.
be
And so we
She-Ra.
get
Yup.
we roll in the Hordak and all of that
Hordak
stuff
and,
like
and
that. So
yup. And the
we can
horde
let
and all
him
of that.
chill for, you know what I'm saying, for the next year or so, and then once we come back with another He-Man, or we figure out a way to bring Skeletor back into this situation. Hey, Jared Leto, you ready to go? By that time, either he in jail or he ain't, or he been convicted, he has. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, even if he is, Skeletor too big of a character. They made Skeletor a character. Like the character that
Yeah. Oh yeah.
we loved and knew from the 80s, they brought him back
Mhm.
for a newer generation. So they're going to keep that character growing, just kind of like with the same situation with the one guy for Rick and Morty, who was playing who did the voice of Rick. He had
Yeah.
all kinds of grape charges. You know what I'm saying? Finally once he got convicted, they let him go.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He's a co-creator and the voice. So that's the way they do them. So I will see Jared Leto. And Jared Leto has to take a backseat to Hordak. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
if they do She-Ra and He-Man like they did the kind of like how they did with the I think it's the Sword of Power
Sword of Power, yeah.
animated
The
animated movie they
movie.
did in the
Yeah.
80s. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Really, Skeletor is he's kind of in the back because he is a henchman for Hordak,
Right.
basically, because Hordak is the one who gave him the staff. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, and you know, the Keldor story and all of that. So
Keldor,
it's a
and I was gonna say they probably go the Keldor route, which makes more sense
Which-
because it's more backstory to pull from and stuff like that. So yeah.
exactly. So that's probably why the reason why they won't do that. And then if they recast, it doesn't have to be Jared Leto.
Right.
You see what I mean? You could just do you can do a random person.
They
You know
gonna
what I'm
get
saying?
them
Just to be the Keldor, to be the Keldor guy, and then because it's all motion capture anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but just to kind of get to finish off this article, did you have my bad? I didn't know if you had something
Oh,
else
no.
to add on to that.
Yeah.
All right. So, Master of the Universe is expected to be huge on Prime and fill a key role. Another major boost for the film is that it holds a key place in Amazon's MGM's overall slate strategy. Between the James Bond franchise and the upcoming reboot of Thomas Crown's Affair, the studio has spy action covered, while Project Hail Mary soared for science fiction, and The Cheap Detectives gives the studio a perfect family film. Then there's Master of the Universe, which is a film aimed at adults who grew up in the franchise in the 80s, but also did a great job at spinning the net for new fans who never experienced the original cartoon. There will be even more relevant on Prime Video, as its general audience is more locked in on streaming as a whole. Plus, it will get a lot of attention when it debuts on the service, especially if Prime Video leans in on if you miss it in the theaters. Now's the time to jump in style advertising, as we've seen a number of films that didn't perform at the box office get huge surge of attention and whole second lives on streaming over the past few years or two. Maxim Group Media analyzes Tom Forte's highlighted part of the strategy, saying, "We see Amazon's video strategy as similar to the e-commerce one. The company is focused on the long term and building of a large business and willing to invest and lose money on a short-term, near-term basis." Forte then added, "Amazon is playing the long game here to be the extent that tentpole efforts increase in its ability to be ultimately successful. They should be deemed risky but successful initiatives." All right,
And yeah,
Amazon. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I bought this. I got to make this. I got to get an ROI on this investment. I'm gonna make it work. And the thing is, it's plenty of ways I can make it work. Hey, we just hit theaters, did a test run. Remember, they also got Voltron coming out.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Voltron is kind of like the next nostalgic 80s thing that they got coming out. And everybody said, well, why did they pull that from the movies? Maybe they kind of was holding it back. And if He-Man would have done good, maybe they would say, all right, let's see what Voltron could do in the theaters. But now this kind of lets them know, okay, you know what? The audience loves the movie, but the audience isn't there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to build this audience up. You know what I'm saying? Because the millennials and Gen X, they're gonna show up, right?
Yup.
Gen Z ain't showing up. They did not show up. Gen
Yup.
Alpha, because their kids who came with their grandparents or their parents, they showed up and they liked the movie, but it's just not enough of them. So let's get them same way we got them in the 80s. We're gonna have to build them up 2025, 2026, 2027. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a new cartoon coming also.
I didn't hear that, but
yeah, I think it's a new animated let me double check. I think it's a new animated thing coming out. You can continue while I'm
all right. That's also not even factoring in the impact of just having a franchise in the mainstream consciousness again. Thanks to the positive reviews and reaction from audiences, there's a lot more discussion around the franchise, and that extends to the always lucrative toy side of things as well. Mattel has found its foot on the gas with new line of figures and even more on the way, and there's an increased presence for the franchise on store shelves as a result. If the plan was to bring attention to the property, then mission accomplished, and it certainly seems like Master of the Universe has even more life left in it. Master of the Universe is in theaters now.
Okay, so yeah, it's a cartoon, but it's like shorts, little 20-minute. Is it 20 minutes? No, I'm sorry, 20 short episodes releasing weekly through November 20th. The first one came out.
New episodes?
Yeah, but they look real like I'm going after kids. This is for them because it's on YouTube. It's strictly YouTube. It says while the animated series is running on YouTube, the franchise is also expected into a major live action feature film directed by Travis. So yeah, both of those came out already. So yeah, this little thing on YouTube. So yeah, they're putting money into this IP to make something happen.
Absolutely, in which they should. They should be putting money back into this franchise. For one, you can strike lightning twice. And what I mean by that is that, you know, you could bring a series from the 80s that was a big hit for a period of time. It was a big hit. You could bring that back. And the way that you bring it back is, hey, let me get something out there that people like. It may not be lucrative. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But let's bring that out there because, let's say for instance, for the sake of argument, Mattel puts in, let's say, $50 million on a $150 million budget, right? Okay, I invested $50 million because I want to make that money back in toy sales. I want to make that back in action figures, all of this stuff. Mattel makes so much money. Mattel just got the rights to TMNT also.
Oh yeah, they got them back.
Yeah, because well, they never had it.
I thought they had it in the 80s. Who was that?
No, that was Playmates.
Playmates
just lost the rights to TMNT. TMNT is exclusively about to be on Mattel. Because even NECA, there's rumors that NECA that makes, I mean, I got so many NECA figures over there, it's ridiculous. Is even losing the rights. You know what I mean? So they're shipping out. So we don't know totally, but they're having a fire sale right now on, hey, if you want this NECA, you want this NECA, you know, TMNT figures and stuff like that. We're selling them. We're trying to get them out of our warehouse. Yeah. You know, and I have a good majority of stuff.
I thought Tom McFarlane was doing some turtle stuff too.
Even Mattel is, I think Mattel and Hasbro are the two biggest companies, toy companies in the United States.
Right.
And if they get just this, because almost like that EA deal, we got to see how this plays out. Because yes, Todd McFarlane, you got Hot Toys, you got matter of fact, the TMNT franchise as far as figures, collectibles,
spread
is
out.
all over the board.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to reel it back in. You know what I'm saying? Playmates had it. Playmates just lost it by. I mean, there was a first incarnation. They just lost it. Mattel scooped it up. I would have went into. I would want it to go to Hasbro, but again, I'm looking at my Marvel line. My Marvel line has
Legends
a
and
line.
all that.
Man, they still on the floor. I ain't picked them up.
Mhm.
They still just laying there because the toys don't last that long to stand up. So, so we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, that's something that Master of the Universe is looking at, saying, hey, we can make we can make 50 million plus in toy sales, merchandise. I went back, I bought a lot of the older toys. Then they had they had the original line that came out 4 years ago. Then they had the cartoon version of the original line that came out. If you want the cartoon accurate, here you go. Now that they have Master of the Universe Revelations, they have Master of the Universe something else. Now Master of the Universe, the new movie. You know what I'm saying? So there's money to be made. And being honest with you, when I go to the store, I go down that toy line, the majority of that stuff is gone. So somebody's buying it.
Somebody is buying it. I didn't they do the Ninja Turtles and He-Man? I think it was.
I got a few of those. I got a few of those.
Yeah. So
it was the Masters of the Turtleverse or something where you had the Turtles and He-Man together. I got a few of those figures down there right now. Actually, that's where I got my Hordak from because of that line. You know what I mean? So it's a lucrative line. And speaking of another franchise that's coming out before we get into House of the Dragon, Thundercats. There's been an announcement that Thundercats animation film is coming out soon. What do you think about that before I pull up the article?
They said it was an animated film, right? Not live action.
Animated film.
Yeah. I'm with it, man. Anytime they can touch on these 80s franchises, this 80s nostalgia, and I know it seems like for some of the stuff the audience isn't there, or you know what I'm saying.
I think right.
Well, I think 2026 has been such a compressed, compacted slate. Like it's a lot. Like 2026 is like the year of it's like 2019 all over again. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of hits, a lot of misses. It's just the box office is eating good right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
And within that box office eating good, some things just ain't gonna be digested. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, even like I said, just coming off of this Master of the Universe, and it seems like it's not having an audience. It seems like that until it hits streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the, Thundercats is gonna be, if it's gonna go straight to streaming, or if it's gonna hit theaters or not. I don't know.
I think it's
I think it's enough. If it goes streaming, it's gonna be on that whatever that number one block is for wherever it's gonna be at, Netflix, Prime, whoever's getting it. It's gonna be number one for at least a week.
Well, it says here, new Thundercats movie officially confirmed 5 years after Cartoon Network's last cancellation, which that one Thundercats with the kind of goofy animation,
Steven Universe type.
Steven Universe type.
The one that came before that Cartoon Network.
That was that was dope. Yeah. But the other one, I know they were trying to go for
I never watched it
because they was trying to go for a Teen Titans Go type of vibe for it, but you can't do that with Thundercats. Thundercats literally, I know you remember this. The cartoon literally had 65 original episodes. That was it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But each episode wasn't the villain of the week. It was a long story of 65 episodes. That was one of the rare ones. Yeah, that was one of the rare cartoons in the 80s that was episodic throughout the whole entire series.
Yeah, it was called would be serialized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because X-Men made it famous to be serialized.
X-Men made it famous. You know, Batman the animated series kind of did it too a little bit. But most definitely X-Men made it famous because you can't tell those stories in a villain of the week type of, type of deal. But it was all about, Lionel basically becoming a man because he was a kid, you know what I'm saying, basically trapped in a man's body. And that whole entire thing was his arc, along with the other characters and stuff like that. So it was a different type of cartoon. So you couldn't do Teen Titans Go with that. No. It don't work because if the kids don't know the original series, it don't know how the elevation for Lionel goes. You know what I'm saying?
For the first yeah. Remember the trial? Because I think that was one of the arcs in the trials.
I think was it the first 3 episodes?
Was it the first? I remember he had to go and get the Sword of Omens ended up in his volcano. That's where we learned about the little bear things and all of that. And he had to go. He had to fight himself and all. It was a lot.
Oh, that's I think that's towards the. That's like the middle of the season.
I want to say
it was like the middle of the season because but that's the thing. That was one of the rare cartoons that actually taught us as kids then the difficulties about your pride.
Yeah.
Like it was an episode literally about pride. Would you kill yourself? Would you destroy yourself to get what you need to get because so it can further your purpose? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us kids, we weren't thinking about it like that. We were trying to find out what is Megatron up to this week? What was Dr. Claw doing?
Well, the thing you say that we wasn't thinking about it like that. I think at the same time, we didn't need to think about it right then and there like that.
Right then and there, yes.
But then, like you said, as you get older and you be like, damn, this is a goddamn episode of damn Thundercats. Lionel on Lionel violence right now. I got to destroy myself so I can go, so But that's what you rarely get nowadays. Well, at least I don't see it in a lot of these kid shows, man. You
don't see it. You don't see it. You don't see it in American television, but you damn sure see it in anime.
Yeah, like the hero's journey is on.
Yeah,
the parables of life, because that's the thing. Cartoons was giving us the parables. Even even Wile E. Coyote versus the damn Roadrunner or Bugs Bunny and
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, like a lot of that stuff did have the symbolism of what's going on in the real world. And hey, look, you either get out or lay down. These are the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't make them, but here go the rules, and we're trying to make sure that you can navigate the world a certain way while having fun with it. Now it's just all fun. Everything is just fun, and consequences don't matter. So I guess that's why the nostalgia for me works so much, is because it's actually a feeling involved. I don't even know if these kids got feelings now. Well, we know they got feelings.
But a lot of these, but a lot of because of YouTube and stuff like that, you know, like my kids, shout out to my, I'm saying, my son Avery just turned 15 yesterday. Shout out to him. Happy birthday. He watches like old Scooby. He watches stuff that me and his mom watch a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like he watches old Scooby-Doo. He'll watch He-Man. He'll watch that. He'll watch that to kind of get, okay, why do they like it so much? Like his curiosity is there. And because of YouTube, that's where you get anime. So now I'm like, okay, well, what makes this anime so good? So my youngest son, he's on Jujutsu Kaisen like a month. Hey, Dad, do you see this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen? Because he's learned, but again, I'm watching it and I'm like, it's actually teaching them different things,
stuff,
like not to rush in. You got to have patience. You can't rush into this. You can't do that. You do this. You let your anger get ahead of you. You're letting these people die. You know what I'm saying? Even the He-Man movie did that. When he went in rushing in and tried to kill Skeletor, he ended up killing his dad. Spoiler warning. Killing his dad because he was rushing the back. That was a lesson that He-Man will actually teach in those episodes. You know what I'm saying? It's goofy and stupid. Now I was watching some He-Man on YouTube, and I was like, this is kind of dumb. But
it was a testament to the time.
It's a
It
testament
was,
to the time.
yeah, it's a testament to the time. Some stuff is it was simpler times. You know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
simple.
And you
It
got to
was.
think
I can't say it's dumb. It's simple.
it was simple. Like I said, it was simpler times. It was strictly for these kids. Because the thing is, I only got you for 30 minutes because I know you about to go outside. See, that's another
Yeah.
thing too. I only got you for
Exactly.
these 30 minutes, or shit, it's not really 30 minutes because it's
24
commercial
minutes
whatever.
because 6 minutes
know
of
what I'm saying?
commercials.
So I only got you for this set period of time. I need to hook you real simple, get my story out, and go. So you can go play with my
Facts.
toy outside or go to your friend's house,
Facts.
and you know what I'm saying. So that's what made it to me. That's what made it so simple and wholesome. So you don't
Mhm.
that element is. I don't want to say that element is gone, but I don't know kids. I don't know too many kids nowadays who are playing with, like you said, playing with action figures, playing with toys that way. I would love to see how to get inside the kids' brains now to make them I don't to make them play with toys or do that. You know what I'm saying? And I do think we're gonna have a full circle moment. I don't know if it's come back around just yet. You know what I'm saying? But I do think a full circle moment is coming back. I do think a 80s, 90s, as far as kids getting outside.
Oh, getting outside. I was like,
Yeah,
because my
and
son,
doing stuff.
like my youngest son, I mean, when it came to, and we're gonna get to the article here in just a second, but when it comes to Jurassic Park, Godzilla, oh God, Godzilla. If they got a Godzilla toy, do you know how many times I done replays a Godzilla toy? They play with it too much, too rough. I was talking about arms gone, tail missing.
Head used to come off because
head come off.
It was real. It was a simple plastic on plastic with the swivel, but it wasn't a lot to lock the head in, so the head would come off. Well, not the new ones, the old ones. You know, the old stiff, hollow plastic.
So my kid will go out and play. Like, you know what I'm saying? He likes to be outside. You know, he only if his friends are not outside, that's the only time he's on his tablet. And when he's on his tablet, he's talking to his cousin so they can play Roblox together. Other than that, if they were here, they outside. They'd rather be outside. So I think it depends on the kid. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're right. I think you are having that full circle moment where kids are going outside playing with their toys. You know, if I got a Thundercat, like, dude, only reason why I got a Lionel Super 7 toy, because Super 7 is like $40. But I end up walking through Target, Lionel and my man Mumra, that's in right there, $12.50. Whole clears. Give me that. Give me that now. You know what I mean? So, but back in the day, it was hard to get those toys. You know what I'm saying? Because if your parents didn't have the money, remember, y'all cracked on me last week. I was a muscle meal kid. So, you know, it was scarce to get toys. You know what I mean? It was scarce when to get the toy you want. You know, so it was scarce to get a Silver Hawk. You know what I'm saying? If you want Silver Hawks, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You only can get what you can get. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
I think it's a couple franchises they can. You remember Captain Power? You remember Captain Power? Yeah, it was
Power.
Yeah, let me pull him up.
I've never heard of Captain Power.
When I show it to you, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Captain Power. I'm trying to think. I remember
Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future. You don't remember?
I don't remember that. Hold up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Before you get into that, let me read this article real quick. Yeah. We're gonna get to Captain Power so the people in the chat can know about this new Thundercats movie. So, new Thundercats movie officially confirmed 5 years after Cartoon Network's last cancellation. 5 years on the last Cartoon Network series and almost 40 years since the original series ended, Warner Brothers Animation has finally announced development on a new animated Thundercats movie. The news is revealed at Annecy's International Animation Film Festival. Previously, Adam Wingard was attached to direct a separate live-action movie and recently confirmed the project is still in development, but the animated movie is likely to land sooner. Since the original series ended in 1989, there has been 2 revivals. Cartoon Network's Thundercats in 2011, that was dope, which is unceremoniously canceled after just 1 season, and whose canceled Lego tie-in line became Lego Legends of Chima. We could have had Lego Thundercats, but, you know, and then Thundercats Roar, which was garbage, in 2020. Both revivals deviated from the source material with different results, and more comedic 2020 show was widely panned due to the degree that they felt unfair in hindsight. Wingard promises live-action remake will be explicitly be true to the original, and hopefully this new animated movie will follow that trend too. And that's all I'm going to read on that one. So,
and before I get into Captain Power, piggybacking off of that, Netflix had a Voltron cartoon, which I thought was hella dope. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. To me,
you're talking about the ones that was on Netflix.
It was on Netflix. Yeah.
It was dope.
That was
dope.
What, 2016, 17, something like that. I want to say.
Yeah,
I think that was the last
dope.
season.
I tried to get them toys too. I should have grabbed those.
Mm-hmm.
I should have grabbed those. But I was eating Malto meals, son, and I could only get what I could get. So I had to pick up.
Do you still know about that Captain Power, man?
Hey, pull up Captain Power.
They got all these still. They got all the episodes on YouTube, dog. Hold
on, pull up Captain Power real quick. Right now, I'm looking like Captain Forehead, boy. God, dog.
I'm not gonna play any of these because I know they're gonna.
I just want to see the look. Is that?
I played a little bit of it.
I ain't never seen that. Look like VR Troopers. No, that look like VR Troopers.
So the gimmick with the toy was, you get the toy, and as you're watching, you can kind of have the toy, and it does things on the actual TV show.
Oh,
so
wow!
In the TV show, you don't remember that?
So that was the gimmick. No,
that was the gimmick.
When did this come out? When did Captain Power come out?
This had to have been 86 or something like that. 86.
I do not remember none of it.
It might have been a little bit later. 86, between 86 to 88, I want to say. Because I had the Sauron toy, this toy right here. Oh shit, I ain't sharing. I had this toy right here, Sauron.
No, never heard of it. Never heard of this a day in my life.
Yeah, Captain Power. Yeah.
Let me see. Soldier of the Future, 1987.
87, yep.
And it was live action?
It was live action. It was like it would do the little 3D.
The 3D CGI of the day.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at a few I'm just looking at a few clips of this, and yeah, never
saw it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
They got all the episodes on here.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess there's amount of weird complexity on here. The man got the ships, and I guess the ships talk to the TV.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never heard
that was the gimmick. That was the gimmick.
It's always one black dude on here with a Jerry curl, like he got the Jackie Jackson Jerry curl.
Jackie Jackson.
No, real talk. No, my man got the Jackie Jackson Jerry. Hold up, I guess I gotta share this real quick. If you don't believe my man got the Jackie Jackson, hold on, let me just see if I can just do the tab. Yeah, my man got the Jackie Jackson over here. Y'all don't see that in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's always one black dude back there that was like, we ain't got to give him a hairstyle. No, don't give him a fade. Give him the Jackie Jackson.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe you wasn't like, this was during that time when you like was like, I gotta
really big into Transformers. Nah, at that time, I was still into. I was watching Hardcastle McCormick real late at night.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard. I was really into cars, of course, Transformers, and I don't think I got my first Ninja Turtles. I didn't get my first Ninja Turtles toy until like I think 1990 or something like that.
Yeah, I think 90. Yeah,
so,
I would say the same.
Yeah, it was like 1990 or something like that. So I was still into cars. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the future had that one black. Hey, they always look the same too. Yeah. Clean cut, Jerry curl. Well, you know who he is.
No facial hair,
no facial hair whatsoever. And if he did have a facial hair, he had a big bushy facial hair. You know what I'm saying? You know, so or the mustache or that big
Mustache.
thick mustache.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I never. It
Check
is
it
said
out,
not
man.
Captain. So it said Captain Power: The Soldier of Future is not for kids.
No, but it played during, which is wild. It played during that animated block, though. It played during the kids' block, and my brother used to watch the hell out of it. That's what
That's
got me into it.
crazy.
My older brother would watch it. He had it was the flying, the little ship thing. Like I said, he
Yeah.
had that. I had the little Sauron toy, but yeah, it was a poster. That was like the first. I saw somebody say VR Troopers. I think you even said it was kind of
Yeah.
that. It was kind of like put you into the show, but I don't know how it worked. I don't even think it really did work. I just think it was like some type of figment
was
of
just
our
a gimmick.
imagination. But that's the
It
gimmick.
was just
of
a
it, yeah.
It was, but that's a good
Mhm.
gimmick though, because it gets you interacting with the show. If you
Yeah.
really think about it, it's a hell of a gimmick. You got to interact. You're interacting with the show, and at the same time, you're playing with the toy at the same
At
time.
the same time, yep.
So I mean, that's a good gimmick. Good gimmick to
Because the
me.
screen will come up with like these little crosshairs and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? And you got to think, it ain't like we was recording this stuff. We
Right.
think we actually doing, you know what I'm saying? So
That's dope. I think about 87, Alf was out. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I watch some Alf.
yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. I do miss those days. I do. Even though I've
yeah,
never,
real
I've
simple,
never
man.
heard of it, I do kind of miss those days.
And the
'Cause-
mama from Alf just passed 2 days ago. 2 or 3 days ago,
Yeah.
I want to say.
Mom from Alf. Yep, she did.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I do miss those times, man. Watch some Silver Spoons.
Yeah, it's just I think it's the simplicity of it, man. Being able to just sit
Yeah.
down, relax. Cause nowadays nobody likes commercials and stuff. Like we was all in for commercials. We, you know what I'm saying? Or we
Oh
took
man,
that
we'll
time to
be loaded up for some commercials.
get up and make some food, or to beat up our younger brothers or get beat up by our older brothers, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, stop the show back on. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
stuff like
Or
that.
we go
man.
outside and just imitate what we just saw. Now we
Well,
literally
yeah.
would imitate what we saw on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we had an episode of He-Man, somebody got to be Skeletor.
Or the
Whatever.
Sticks. Yeah, we was beating up on each other over, after watching
Especially when you just a multi-mill kid and you broke, somebody gonna have to be He-Man and somebody gonna have to be Skeletor. And somebody
that-
getting beat up today.
that Malto Mill had y'all out there strong, man. Y'all was the swole kids that y'all
Hey,
ate
look,
Malto Mill.
hey, look, we was out here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Multi-mill boy got us out here in the trenches. I wasn't hungry, all I know. I wasn't hungry.
Don't race the Malto Mill kid. He gonna beat you by at least a car.
Hey, I was one of the fastest kids in the school too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Me, Chastity, and this one kid named Chris and Keelan, we was up there. I'm just saying.
You let the Malto Mill kid beat you?
Hey, look, they don't know. You come over to the house and get beat up. Oh man. But yeah, man. That's dope though. I'm gonna have to check that out just to see what you're talking about after we get off the show.
And it's probably gonna be cheesy as hell, but as you see, it did a good 24 episodes, man. All live action. I wonder where these people at today. I wonder where they at today.
Oh. And they were all just happy. Just happy.
Mhm.
I know the black dude like, why am I the only brother in here? Ain't no other black people in this show. I'm it.
You know, we didn't make
represent,
the
son.
we never make it to the feet. It's always like you said,
Right.
always one.
Right. Now I do I know Knights of the Magic Light, Centurions. They tried to make Centurions a thing too. I do remember that.
Centurions
But
was
it
hard.
but it just never materialized. They tried to make it a thing, but it never materialized because of the really the toy factories is what killed a lot of the lines. Either the toys came too late, you know what I'm saying, or there wasn't a hype about the toy, or the toy had lead in it and they had to pull it.
That would be later, the lead scenario. I think they would just, you know what I'm saying? I think back then with us playing with toys, So we got a lot of these cartoons because they was just commercials for this
There were
toy.
two toy commercials. Yeah.
You know, so the kids moved on. Why I don't need to make no more commercials because the kids is moving on.
Yep. The kids done
You know
grew
what I'm
up.
The Visionaries, Knights of the Magic. I used to have a whole bunch of those everywhere.
See, we could tell who wasn't the multi-mill kid and who was.
I wasn't the most time. Was not. No. I remember when Dolph Lundgren's He-Man came out. Since that He-Man had a cape, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't come out with a Dolph Lundgren He-Man toy. You know what I'm saying? So I had my He-Man toy. I had like and my mom was mad as hell. It was a quilt that her grandma.
You cut up the quilt.
I took the patches of the quilt, made a cape for He-Man, dog.
Did she come in there with the Joe Jackson?
Oh yeah. She got it's crazy. And see, I don't want to put my moms out there like that, but in 2026 they would have locked my mom up, man. She would have
been. She pulled that belt out, shut that door.
Yeah. Look, if you ain't never got it, I remember I had wet the bathroom up. You playing with the toys in the tub.
The bathroom. Yeah, I remember that. I
water everywhere.
Me too.
Everywhere. She got me as I was getting out of the tub. Yeah, man.
I have it ain't okay. So as bad as it sounds, because I got it too. I ain't gonna lie, I got it too. And I got the toy right over there. I was playing in the tub with it was Knight Rider. I'm trying to tell you. I'm in Knight Rider having a hell of an adventure in this bathtub. And yeah, buddy, water everywhere. Yeah, that's not a good feeling getting whooped when you're wet.
When you're wet,
it's the worst whooping in the world to get whooped while you're wet. Yeah. God, dog. I'm slipping and sliding all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah, and Michael wasn't the only one. You know what I'm saying? I say it out of gangs in the but let me take that back. But I say out the streets as much as possible. What up, Mika?
What's up, Mika?
Happy early birthday, Mika G. She's getting ready to turn 86. So we want to make sure that we give her
not 86. Mika gonna get you, boy. She gonna get you. She is gonna get you. Mika, I did not say that. That was not brought to you by that was no. Nope. Back to getting a whooping in the tub.
Nah, happy early birthday to Mika. Her birthday is coming up, so just want to wish her a happy birthday. Yeah, I ain't trying to get Joe Jackson either. We already talked about whoopings out the tub. Oh man, we are about to get there in a minute. Jaguar, thank you for being a first time watch. Yep. We're about to get into her as soon as we get through talking about getting Joe Jackson in the tub. Well, thank you for tuning in. We about to get into it because man, that was a hell of an episode. So but again, happy birthday, Mika.
She gonna get you. When I'm doing this show solo, no reason why I'm doing this show solo because
that welcome to my nightmares. Yeah. Welcome to my nightmare. Be for real. And then again, make sure that you guys are pulling up the Cinematic Nightmares podcast. Just did game night. I tried to tune in as much as possible.
Man,
y'all know how my internet does not work at work.
Man, but Mika at her game night. Well, I tell you what. Don't come in there expecting to win now.
I never won, so
Mika, that's how Mika get her revenge on people. I think that's how she get her revenge. Come to game night. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. And then she hit you with these questions. You be like, hold on, man. I ain't signed up for this.
Hopefully it ain't to Freddie. So All right, Mika, take it easy and again. Happy early birthday to
Yep.
you. All right, let's get into it. House of the Dragon, bro.
Hot D,
House
dog,
of the motherfucking Dragon. First of all, let me just say this: Sheep Stealer riding in. Woke
Hey.
up late at about dude. Just thought there had to get we're soon. I gotta get what I tell you. Good God Almighty! I gotta get drunk before the day he gives. Before I'm talking about everybody gotta go.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
God! Oh my! I'm
Hey,
talking about mouth dropped. Mouth dropped. I'm having a dude. This is probably one of the best openings to a HBO series I've ever seen. I thought last season was good. The opening of no, they came out with a bang on this one. They came out with a
I'm gonna tell you
bang.
this. I'm on Threads. I'm on Twitter, Facebook. I ain't know that many black folks watch this damn show like that, but they was wilding about old sheep. They was wilding about Sheep Stealer, and they was wilding about old Corliss driving that motherfucking boat like an 87.
That man was driving that boat like a Delta 88.
Hey,
Said,
I was
let
like,
me drive.
I said, take it easy. Just simmer down. Boom. He said, you know what?
Only a black dude,
Yeah,
only a black
dude.
man would do that.
He said, move out the way, bro. I got this.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
Well,
hit
Jay, if I'm not mistaken, that's in the book that she has Sheep Stealer. If I'm not
she don't
mistaken,
have- she
no, she doesn't have the.
Uh-uh.
She just did it for
She
the
does
plot
not
on the
have
show.
Sheep Stealer. It's what is her name? It's Damon's little girlfriend that he finds. She's a dragon seed.
Oh, okay.
And she's from the God's Eye, but she's the one who ends up with Sheep Stealer, not Rhaenyra.
Oh,
Nettles.
okay.
That's right, Nettles. Nettles.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
You're right. You are right. Loved it though.
Yeah.
Loved it. Loved every minute of it. Loved every minute of it.
Because Nettles, I think in the book, I think Nettles is kind of described as being black, so I think they just push those characters together.
They don't want
No.
too many. We already got enough
Mhm.
blacks with white hair on here. We don't need,
Right.
but they did. They kind of mixed her character. They did talk about mixing her character, with Rhaenyra in the. I think the producers talked about that in season 2 when she ended up seeing Sheep Stealer or
Mhm.
whatever on that mountaintop.
Well,
So
I want to see how that play out. Nettle is a big part. You know what I'm saying? Nettles is a big part. So I want to see how they do that, because also that's Damon's daughter.
yeah, it is.
So
Damon's
but
daughter.
Nettles is Damon's girlfriend.
Hey man, the way people kissing and stuff on here,
I
man,
know.
I-
I just I'm
yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That scene, I was like, he kissing his mama.
I was like, hold on, he getting a little
Ew.
too close to it. Why he so close?
Yeah, they over
like
there
that?
liking eyes. I don't want to like eyes. With my mama. Ugh. My mama's a beautiful woman. I would. And I look like my mama. Ugh.
I said, I was like, he not about to do that. I know that's they not.
Ah.
Oh, they did it. They did. I was like, I know
No.
it's they incestuous over there, but I ain't think that they was like
GROSS. Gross. I hate when they do that because it comes out the blue.
Yeah.
That's what I watched when the first time I watched Game of Thrones. The first
Mhm.
episode, I'm like, hey, they what? Ugh. Nasty. Nasty. So I wouldn't even hit my homeboy's girlfriend if they broke up, let alone a family member. Gross. Ew. But yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna tell you what sold it for, which I'm kind of glad they did. They gave me something to anticipate for. So
Yeah.
I've been waiting for House of the Dragon. I watched Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, and as good as Knights of the Seven Kingdoms is, it's not House of the Dragon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I honestly think this hooked me way more to Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? Way more for me. It hooked me way more to Game of Thrones
I think
because it
it's
took
hooking you
longer
with-
for Game of Thrones to get.
Yeah.
At this level, it took
Oh,
longer
you
for Game
said
of Thrones.
how far? Yeah, because this third season. Well, I don't know, because Game of Thrones went off first season, ended with the red wedding.
Yeah,
So
but it
I don't know.
ended. I'm talking about from the jump, grabbing you into this world, sitting you down, and be like, watch what we got going on.
And then I don't know, because I was so fixated on my man being the main character, and then they lopped his head off. I was so fixated, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wait, hold.
Oh, you talking about?
No, I'm talking about in Game of Thrones.
In Game of Thrones. What's the
Yeah,
name?
and I was like, wait, now this show, what is going on? Because and I don't know if people remember this. It would be I'm watching True Blood, Game of Thrones. That overlapped. So
Yeah.
I watch True Blood. Okay. And then I remember Game of Thrones came out. I was like, fuck is Game of Thrones? I'm watching this shit. And it didn't really hit me like that. I didn't even really know about the book.
Me either. It didn't really hit for me that first season until the end. Until the end.
When they
But
cut
it
my
took
man's
so long
head
for
off
me to
and
get
that
to the
red
end.
wedding happened, I was oh shit, they not playing. Who is the main character? I thought he was the main character. When they got rid of Ned, I was oh wow. Okay. This is gonna be one of those shows I see. So that's what really drove. But I get what you're saying though. I totally understand. I think it was because Game of Thrones was something new, and it was like, this night shit,
That's
you
what
know
I
what
was
I'm
saying
saying?
about. That's what Amazon is saying about He-Man.
But he
If they we could do fantasy nights, so we
Right.
might have a Game of Thrones. Like, not exactly that, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But yeah, I okay. So this is what got me on this episode.
Mhm.
For one, I've been anticipating this.
Okay.
I've been anticipating since the end of season 2. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm watching this first episode, I'm like, okay, where are we going for here? You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Was trying to make peace. With
Allison.
Rhaenyra. Yeah, Allison. She's trying to make peace and stuff like that. Where are we gonna go from here? You know what I'm saying? My man's over here missing his members. You know what I'm saying? Missing. He done got cooked. You know what I'm saying? We got old girl over here on Sheep Stealer. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what. Oh, it's so much cliffhanger at the end of this. Where are we gonna go from there? And God, when I tell you, oh my God, I was just I'm over here. Got some meat on the grill with my phone in my hand, hoping I don't drop my phone on the grill. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm caught up in this show so much. You know what I'm saying? But what caught you, about this episode?
It was the Battle of the Gullet, man. The naval battle for me was so, because you don't really, I don't think we've seen naval battles, like old school naval battles like this on film. You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't seen that. Like they show every aspect, from the boarding, you know what I'm saying, the fighting on board, the actual ships fighting each other, and then just the added fantasy element of a dragon coming in and attacking. Like, to me, I don't know how much that cost, but that had to been some money.
That was fire.
That had to been some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really got me into it. Then, like, Corliss is my guy. Everybody call me Corliss, call me Sea Snake, but that is, I like his character. You know what I'm saying?
His character is
a dope character.
Yeah, because
he remind me like an old T'Challa.
Yeah, because he's not so over the. He's not like over the top. He's actually very good at combat.
Yeah,
because he was smart. Even though it did not work, because
right,
but he overestimated.
It worked for the most part. I took out 2 of they ships.
Yeah, it took but I don't think he was underestimating her. And for one, her ability as a captain, as a sea captain, navigating the waters and stuff like that. Hell, she threw out half her crew just to get to him. You know what I'm saying? If she got to him, they got to him.
Yeah. Let me get lighter. So the ship will go up a little bit. All I need is a couple inches. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw all y'all motherfuckers. I asked y'all about why you wearing the damn armor in the first place.
I didn't tell you where.
Right on off. Hey, Lannisters, y'all finna nope. Kick their ass right on off the boat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think and I forgot her name.
Well, my socks was blown. Pause.
What?
Jaguar said they needed to blow my socks off, and they did. But why my socks was off?
Oh, he's saying, but you know what, Jaguar? From my understanding, that was the season 2 finale. But since they didn't do it in season 2, they started
Yeah.
off with.
I started off with it.
Yeah.
I think
So-
because they had some. I don't know if it was time. I don't know what the exact situation was, but I know that they were supposed to do that for
Mhm.
season 2. I do know that. I don't know exactly what happened, why they end up doing it for the beginning of season 3. But just think about it like this: how many first episodes did you get that type of
They
battle?
jumped off like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's intriguing because you're going through the waters with these characters.
Yeah.
You're seeing the strategy that goes into that, and I think that's what was dope for me. You know what I'm saying? You got one captain that's seeking revenge. We had a treaty. Damn your treaty. He already knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go get him. You got one like, okay, we're gonna escape, but we're gonna make it where we're surrounding them, and their back is going to be
Mhm.
against the wall because we have the advantage. And you get to see the battle. You get to
Yeah.
see the loss and all of that. That was dope. That was dope.
It was almost like Battle of the Bastards a little bit, because that was a big fight, big, huge battlefield. But to me, Battle of the Bastards was just, it wasn't nothing strategic about it. It was just this group against that group, and they ran in, charged in, people fought, yada yada yada. You got my man Jon Snow, like, all right, well, it's gonna be me against all of y'all, and he running, you know what I'm saying? It was on something like that. But this right here,
This is
battle,
different.
man. This was different because it was a lot of strategy involved. It was actual ship on ship violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Corliss wouldn't have got caught off guard because they sacked his keep,
Yeah.
I think the fight would have went. Even though it did go in their favor, that battle did, or that little fight went in their favor. I think it would have been different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they sacked his keep, man. And he was like, oh, so what the fuck? How did they get over here so fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't even thinking that they were gonna go north.
Nope.
He didn't think that they were gonna go up there, so they sacked him. It messed him up, man. And you saw it. I was like, damn. But that's why I think it reminded me of T'Challa too. Like, T'Challa fighting, and then he find out that Wakanda is under siege or is being burnt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as much as we look at T'Challa as being this stoic, reserved, you know what I'm saying, things just hit him and fall off type situation. I think he probably would have lost his nerve a little bit too if got a little because all it takes is a second of being shaken.
Yeah.
For the battle to turn, you know what I'm saying? For you to lose that edge, man. So I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope. On the I was about to say on the administrative side, on the on like the conversations that the characters had with each other, even with like Alan and Corliss talking. Him trying to bond with the son. Hey,
bond
look,
with his son.
I know I wasn't there, bro. And
I was smiling. I'm like, look at Blue. And Blue trying to just
he said, look at Blue.
You got his son in there, man. They share a little wine.
I know you was born in Haiti and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make things right with you, man.
But you know what? You know what I liked it. You know what I really liked about the episode. You would know this because we're both actors.
Yeah.
The face that what is the character's name?
Alan?
The son, Alan.
Mm.
The face that he was making because he was trying not to cry because this is all he ever wanted was to be acknowledged by his father.
Yeah.
And his father told him, "I'm sorry. I apologize. I did have a thing for your mom."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what my position is, yeah, she could be, but he did have a fun. And the look on his face, even though he was hurt because he wanted to be acknowledged for, not just that, but of course, allows me and my brother as your kids. At the same time, he did feel a certain way that his dad was finally acknowledging him. So when we get to that battle where he takes out old girl, it's almost like, I'm defending my father's honor because he finally acknowledged me. He finally came to terms, and he did. He came to terms as a father.
He even called him dad. I think he called him. Did he say
father? He said father when he was in the water,
mm-hmm.
when he fell in the water. And the face that he made when he came, you know,
because remember the brother wants to be down.
Wants to be down, yeah.
The brother, but Alan was like, man, fuck Corliss,
yeah.
Man. Corliss ain't been around.
I gotta cut my hair.
Yeah,
I gotta cut my blonde hair every time, man. No.
But the brother want to be down. What's the brother's name? Arlick, I think is his name.
Arlick, something like that. Alec, is it Alec or something like that?
He want to be down.
But yeah, I love that scene.
Mm-hmm.
I love that scene because it shows vulnerability. For one, for the sea, you know, my man, the sea snake. It showed vulnerability, it showed growth in his character.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. For the first time we met him in season 1, all the way into now, it showed growth in his character, and it also showed a willingness, you know, to mend a fence. You know what I'm saying? Because I might need you. I don't have nobody for real.
I do need you.
Yeah,
you got to think. I lost my. They killed my brother.
They killed my brother. Yep. I lost my wife.
And I think all his heirs is girls, right?
Yep. I
think all his heirs is girls. If I'm remembering, I'm trying to.
I think they're all girls because remember his girls marry one of what's her name was marrying Jace.
Yeah. No.
Or is that
Damon married his daughter. That's why we got the mixed.
David, that's right. Yeah.
That's why we got the mixed. That's what it was. So yeah.
Yeah. Damon did marry his daughter. That's right. Mm-hmm. And she killed herself.
Yep.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, yeah. So go ahead. My bad.
Oh, no, I was about to address what Jaguar said. He said, it's a pacing problem. In my opinion, the last shot of season 2 should have been Jace's death, like how we had Luke's death at the end of season 1. The audience is left on a cliffhanger, anticipating Rhaenyra's revenge. Hey, look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think they just went a different direction. I don't think it's necessarily a pacing problem. I just think they ended it. You know, if you want to say they ended season 2 prematurely, which a lot of fans say, hey, we should have just gotten the Battle of the Gullet on the end. But I think it's kind of like Marvel doing we always get the big CGI battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do something different this time. I'm not necessarily mad at it. If they would have did it, they would have did it. I don't think it would have hurt anything if they did do it. But doing it this way now, coming in with like you said, Drake, we coming in with a bang. You know what I'm saying?
We did
a bang.
I would say like this. It reminded me, and I'm not comparing the two when I say this, it's just the way that I felt at the end of season 2. It was Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was Ant-Man and the Wasp, right?
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Remember, he comes out and they're dusted when he got stuck in the quantum tunnel. And now we're anticipating. We know what Thanos just did.
Mm-hmm.
Now all these things are leading up to Thanos. Now we gotta fight Thanos. You know what I'm saying? So at the beginning of the Endgame, what do? Go beat Thanos where he's at and chops his head off. We could have used that at the end of Infinity War, but it ended in a way where it made me want to see what goes after that. Because you just dusted my guys. You know, Ant-Man, Jay, everybody gone.
And it serves a different purpose now. Instead of a capstone at the end, this serves as a jumping off point.
A jumping off point.
Let you know that, hey, we ain't this one, we not fucking around. This season, we not fucking around.
And that's kind of how I felt at the end of 2. That's why I was anticipating season 3 now, because what do we do? You just left me with what do we got going on? And oh my God. Now my girl with Sheep Stealer, I'm gonna just say this. Let Sheep Stealer cook that whatever meat he threw out of his mouth. Let Sheep Stealer cook that. Yeah, let him cook that a little longer. He blew on that thing for 5 seconds and she went chewing on it. Ew!
Hey, Trey, when the dragon cook you some food, you eat it, dog.
Yeah, you were like,
you eat it. Yeah, man.
I would have acted like I eat it.
He dipped out on her. She thought she was gonna be stuck up on the rock for like ever. He came back. All right, little girl. God, you want to ride, man? I got you here. But in order
to ride, all
to
right.
eat with me, you got to eat this meat. You got to eat this sheep meat.
Street meat, yeah, his sheep meat. Ugh.
Yeah,
It was
you
just,
gotta eat
it was
that.
slimy coming out like, ew. Then he was like, blew on it for a little bit.
Yep.
It ain't enough fire on that on that meat to cook it that quick. Nope. But
Gotta get
speaking of sheep stealer though,
this. What my memes at? I gotta follow. Man. I gotta
he
follow.
said, "Bro, that ain't right. That's Dragon Ball." No. I don't give a damn if it's Puff the Magic Dragon. It ain't enough fire on that big dog. It ain't enough fire. I need to cook a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little burnt.
I'm gonna play this with Dre. This one about sheep stealer had me rolling. This little meme right here.
I ain't got nothing playing in the background.
Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who's this nigga? That's why
Right.
I'm into this, man. Like, we're not your little niggas. Like, for real. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little. So we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't. And for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like,
that was sheep stealer, man. Sheep stealer,
Sheep stealer ain't listening to nobody.
That had me rolling, man. They was killing it with the memes, man. They was killing it with the memes. It's the one with sheep stealer got the YN mask on. You seen that?
I
Let me find that.
Because I've been active. For one, I was at work, but I've actively avoided X for a reason.
Yeah.
I actively avoided X for a reason because I did not want to be spoiled for no apparent reason whatsoever. I didn't want to be spoiled for no apparent reason whatsoever. But man, we're boys in the hood at, because that's the way he came in, cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the free, clocking the door. Went to work to get the scoop. Echo hands out there, coach. You, oh my God, dog. I was.
This
Hold on, show it, because I kind of see it in the
Okay, I ain't even stealing sheep. I'm just eating. Okay, when the cat catches a mouse, it ain't mouse stealing. You understand me? The cat just gotta eat. I'm a wild dragon. Okay, you mount me. Okay, Raina mount me. I'm like, okay, I ain't really been mounting like that, but you know what I'm saying? I feel I like her vibe. So I get her off me. I said, I go get her some barbecue sheep brisket. And that's my favorite. I said, I'm gonna throw this up. I'm gonna feed you because I rock with you. How does she repay me? Flying me directly in the battle. I ain't never done stuff like this. Okay, I know a little Valerian, but I ain't really been talking about it. She like Jakari's. I'm like, look, I remember that. Burn. I'm getting arrows at me, harpoons. I see other dragons. I revert back to factory settings. I'm out here, this dragon eat dragon world. I'm burning everybody. You feel me? Big sheep. I do go by that now. You Latravion, my family called me that. Big sheep out here. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Y'all don't know me like that. Y'all don't know me. You like, that's my sister. I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know these dragons. I don't know these people. I don't know who's on whose side. I ain't with all that. I'm saying fire, burn. That's what I'm saying. You should have pulled me to the side. We going to battle. You didn't even tell me. We just met. You talking about I'm about to get killed? You see what happened to the white boy in Vermont? They dead. I ain't trying to go out like that. All right? So don't just fly me out here. Tell me what we doing. Where we going? All right? Man. Don't have me out here like that. I'll kill anybody. I'll kill everybody.
Hey, I might have to start working on Saturdays or something so I can be able to I gotta be, because I love House of the Dragon.
That's
not
crazy.
see it the one where Ricky getting shot. Hey,
Ricky got
I felt
shot.
bad for Burmax in Jace.
Yeah.
But this is Jace's fault. This is Jace's fault. Let me say it like this. Jace, your mama was supposed to go out there. You locked her in the thing because
yeah,
you
he
wanted to
did.
protect her. No,
But
she should have.
But I think it's everybody's fault. Jace was because Jace was like, man, you trusting that little chick, Allison, man, we can't trust her. Oh yeah, Allison. So you know what I'm saying? She ain't listened to him about Allison. So now go get my leathers, my riding leathers. Like, nah, mama, you stay at home.
I gotta go.
You stay at home. You the queen for one thing. I can't have you out here. So now imagine she go out there. Here come what Kevin on stage said his name was? Big Sheep. Here come Big Sheep.
Not the little.
And not the little.
Big
You know what I'm saying?
dragon rider around here.
What do you think would have happened then? You know, so I would and like you said, I hate that he you know what I'm saying, that he went out like that, but he goes out like
Jace
that.
went out. I like Jace. I like
Jace
his
do go out,
character.
though.
Jace
He
Jace
didn't go
went
out like he didn't go out like that in the books, but he do go out. He do go out.
Yeah. Let me just say it like this. Let me say this. For all the little women who want to ride big cars, this is the reason why you can't ride a 72 Deuce. This is the reason why you can't get behind a Cadillac Brougham and you 5 foot, lady, 4'11". It's a lot of the ride on. You hear me? What I'm saying? she around that dragon like, hey, it's the wrong people. I don't care. Yak. Everybody can get it. Yak. Yeah, Big Sheep out here banging Hoover. Everybody can get it. I'll be with everybody. Oh,
They talking about
Sheep Stiller.
Big Sheep Stiller, not the small one. This one right here is funny too.
Him, bodies.
Facts.
Him, bodies.
Facts.
Stiller did not care, boy.
Facts.
He
She's still
did
looking
not
at
care.
everybody like everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go.
That's crazy. But yeah, not but I do get what Jaguar is saying about the the setup. Sometimes you do want to end on bit because that was the complaint of last season. Like you went off kind of little, you know what I'm saying? But
I can see
I
that.
can go off if I'm gonna come in with the Master P, you know what I'm saying? Like if I come in with that Master P, it's
Actually, it's funny because the song before "Break 'Em Off," so because that's what Big Sheep was
Sheep
on.
Stiller
"Break
was
'Em
alluding
Off,"
to,
so
Jay.
it's
either
like,
that or
let's-
kick though.
no. Hold on, wait a minute. So the song before "Break 'Em Off" something is going half on some dank. It's
Yeah,
cool, but it ain't "Break 'Em Off"
It
something.
ain't Break 'Em Off, is right. Yep.
Hey, but Jay and Foreman, I do like it was dramatic. The way that they let's give HBO his props. HBO is it's probably one of the greatest streaming services. Like I want to get rid of my Netflix and just have HBO. If there wasn't certain things on HBO that my kids watch, I would get rid of that. Just have HBO and Amazon Prime because this is the way HBO has. HBO don't drop the ball. Euphoria. I'm like still trying to finish up my episodes of Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? House of the Dragon, just everything they touch is dope, and it brought us, the Black community, into Westeros. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Just think about that for a
I'm gonna tell you
second.
this. It's because I remember watching Game of Thrones, going to work, trying to talk to the homies, and they, what the fuck is Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I was
You know
like
what I'm
that
saying?
for a minute.
They didn't jump on Game of Thrones to probably like season 3. Oh shit, hey, you heard of Game? I was like, man, I told you about Game of Thrones like 2 years ago. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh man, this shit fire, blah 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 blah. So now we here.
Now we here.
We here now. And they like, oh no, them dragons is on. That's what you watch the dragons. Them dragons is on, man. And we here now, and that's what you look. When we touch a show, we finna have fun with it. And that's what I love about us, black folks, man. When we touch a show,
We
It's-
we make it poppin'.
yeah,
We do
we-
make it poppin'.
we
Okay,
make it live.
Last of Us season 2 was good. Y'all just don't like that girl.
What girl? Which one?
The one that plays Ellie
Oh,
in,
it
in
was
The
good.
Last of Us.
Yeah,
The Last of
The
Us season 2 was really good.
good.
The end, I mean, them killing Joel, all of that was
Yeah, but
fire.
That's out of the
It's out of the game. It's
game.
completely out of the game. So
I enjoy season. I like
now-
season 2 better than I think I liked 1. 1 was
nah,
because
Titans
like
sucked. And Titans was an HBO. That was DC's platform, and then they moved it over there. That was trash.
yeah, Titans wasn't HBO at all. Titans was
Trash.
DC. What it was called? DC.
it was
something.
a DC something. It
Yeah.
was DC trash. I know
was DC.
that.
Now I give you Velma, but that was during that time. Everybody was just trying to lean
Yeah.
a certain way.
Yeah.
But that's one thing you named, Jay. HBO don't be missing. You
It
know
don't be
they shoot percentage is high.
yeah.
It's in the 80s. It's
Right.
in the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
It's Jordan going to the free throw line with 3 seconds to go for the game.
Yeah.
It's going to make it. It's going to make it. I don't think season 2 was bad at all. Season 2 was good. It wasn't as great as season 1, but it wasn't I watched horrible. It wasn't on HBO. Trust me.
Let me, because I seen some people who've been talking about this episode, how they are emotionally attached to the dragons. Man, how did you feel about like when Vermax got
I ain't
shot
gonna lie.
twice by a damn harpoon? I was
Yeah.
like, that dog fly
The
higher,
first time-
man. You keep
Yeah, the first time he got shot, I was like, I thought he hit his the rein to the side of his rein.
yeah.
Because I'm in the middle of cooking, so I was watching it on my phone because I'm in the middle of grilling or whatever. So I'm like, damn, did it hit his? I'm watching it like, did they hit his the thing? And she came over and snapped it. But I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I kind of I do get it. Like this show got me attached to the dragons because the characters just riding the dragons is almost a reflection of like the attitude of the character. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
oh,
The
yeah,
brave. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just gonna ride in here and just smoke everybody. Yeah, it don't matter. I fed you lamb, burnt lamb at that, baby. I'm
crazy.
killing everything.
Yeah, and it's crazy you say that because Rhaenyra not knowing nothing is a straight up reflection of Sheep Stealer not knowing jack shit,
not
like, you know what
knowing
I'm saying?
nothing.
We don't know nothing. She's
Nothing.
talking about, oh, they're fighting. Sheep Stealer over there. Sheep Stealer like, man, I thought you said we're going home. Like, I
Yeah,
thought
we
we
was
was gonna
going
go eat some
home.
more sheep or some shit. Now I gotta go
Yeah.
fight.
That's why he was mad. He was mad. Just
I
think
don't know
about
these
it.
people. She was like, no, not them. He was like, look, everybody shooting. Everybody, look, I just got hit with a fireball. Now everybody can get it.
Everybody
It don't-
gotta go. Everybody
What's
gotta go. I'm
No,
about to
she
pull a
said
kick.
no.
No, lay down on the
Get on the
floor.
floor.
Jesus,
She
money.
said
Everybody gotta go.
Sheep Stealer came in like that 1996 No Limit on their behind, boy. I'm telling you.
Oh,
But yeah, the
Well, yeah.
attachment to the dragons, like, cause I've been seeing a lot of people saying how they was like, damn, I almost shed a tear when Vermax went. That especially like him struggling in the water.
He was struggling in the water. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was kind of because I was about to cry, but I was like, dang, man, I like the dragons. This is less
Yeah.
dragons.
right.
What,
But
is
that's
Chief
what
Killer the-
but that's what the Song of Fire and Ice is about, though.
But yeah, it is.
We ain't gonna be no dragon. Remember when we get the Game
But
of Thrones, ain't no dragon.
Ain't no dragons. Matter of fact, because we're in when you look at Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, there's no dragons because we're in the middle of the end of House of the Dragon. We're in that middle period before we get to Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
You know, many years before we get to Game of Thrones. So yes,
Right.
there is no dragons.
You know,
It-
well,
so
they
is she
say
killer-
it's one dragon. I think the rumor is that there was one dragon, but he like off somewhere. Because I
So
don't know if you remember when they went to Dragonstone, and old buddy got he got AIDS out there, whatever the little that fake his skin. Remember he looked,
AIDS?
yeah, I call it AIDS. He got like skin AIDS.
Everyone has AIDS. Do 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 do.
But he looked up and there was a dragon that flew over. Nobody really made a big stinker, but it was a dragon that flew over Dragonstone. Or that not Dragon Star. They was in Valeria. I'm sorry, they was in Valeria.
I'm trying to remember it, and I can't.
Yeah.
At that moment,
Because that's where the Targaryens and all of them come from, and that's where the dragons came from. So, but but we know it wasn't no dragons no more for the most part.
Yeah.
Just those 3 dragon eggs and things of that nature. So yeah, man.
So is Sheepsiller the biggest dragon now?
No, it's still
or is it still what's McCall is it Aegon's dragon?
Should be Aegon's. But then what's the pretty one? The pretty one that they just tamed.
Rhaegar.
Sunfire, I think is like long. I think it's ain't it Sunfire? Is the name of the dragon? I want to say it's Sunfire.
Rhaegar is the biggest.
Rhaegar is
but that's Aegon's dragon.
Aemon's.
Or Aemon. Oh yeah. That is Aemon's dragon.
That's Aemon's dragon.
So so let me just ask, are we setting up Sheepsiller versus Rhaegar fight? Because Wild Dragon versus that dragon is unpredictable. That dragon is mystical. He needs 20 years for being unpredictable.
Okay, so yeah, Sunfire is the one, and Aegon II is gonna get Sunfire, and he hasn't been born yet.
Okay,
I want to say, has he been born yet? It's another Aegon, right? Didn't she have another son? Because Aegon, you got Aegon right now, who got burnt up.
But he has a son. Isn't that the one they killed?
She has another Aegon son, Rhaenyra. Look, man.
Yeah,
look,
man.
They all
there's
messed
a lot
up.
of Aegons and a lot of
of Daemons. It's all crazy.
So
crazy.
Aemon, and so it's Aemon's is the biggest is Vhagar. Is Vhagar then?
I thought it was Aemon.
Yeah,
Aemon's is Vhagar. Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So this Dance of the Dragons is all. So this with the Dance of the Dragons story, which is what we're in right now.
Right.
This is when we get total dragon.
Wipe out all the dragon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But what's some more that hit on this episode? Oh, when Aegon and what's his name? The damn, I don't even like.
The dude
he killed his dad and his brother.
Feet?
That whole scene, how they left, like that dude they need to get him some drugs ASAP. He can't even put his hood on without like
it's like, you don't have any seed of the poppy. No, my lord.
Nah.
I ain't got. I don't have shit, my lord.
Trying to get your ass out of here, my lord. You worrying about some drugs?
Hey, but he was. I did like that. It was smart. Check this out. Let's be honest with you. The way that they played it, it was smart. Let me get to the queen without being harmed. So I gotta tell him who you are. Right. I gotta say, hey, if you lay a hand on us, it's gonna be trouble. Yep. So let us go there. Yeah, my man Clubfoot. Yeah, you know my man Club. Hey, y'all been calling him Clubfoot since season 1. Clubfoot. Yeah. So old Clubfoot played it right. He ain't dumb. He like feet, but he ain't dumb. I can make a fortune off of him on OnlyFans, man. Hey, girl, come on there, just give a little foot. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. And then Jay talking about, man, I love Clubfoot.
My man, old Clubfoot. I forgot that's why I used to call him Clubfoot.
Oh man, old Clubfoot. Oh, another thing too, when with Daemon them fighting. And then you saw who was that? I don't know.
I keep forgetting because that's the thumbnail. The way that they got set up because it was coming. Right. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, it's some good writing, man. You know the crazy thing about the Dance of the Dragons, like in all of this stuff right here, is it's the way it's written. It's not written in it's like notes.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not like a
linear
through line with it,
story.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because it was meant to be written like that because don't nobody really remember what the hell happened back then.
Right. Don't nobody know. For real, for
Right.
real. They're
For
just
real,
going
for
off
real. So it's
recollection.
just- right.
Yeah.
And somebody even played it was Joffrey saying how Rhaenyra died, who was the one who was riding sheep stealing, how
Yeah.
she died, saying, and right here is where Queen Rhaenyra or Princess Rhaenyra is buried because she got killed by her brother's dragon. So they buried her remains. I was like, damn, you know what? If you go back and watch Game of Thrones, they talk a lot about the Song of Ice and Fire or the Dance of the Dragons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
But they
crazy,
don't know
man.
because it's just a story to
Right.
them.
They don't know that it's just a story because remember, this is how many years removed? This is
It's a lot of years removed.
yeah, you know, it's a
Talking
lot
about
of years
thousands,
removed.
wait, almost thousands of years removed.
I don't think
or
it's that.
at least-
I want to say it's a couple
Is it
hundred. I
like-
want to say. Let me
That's
see.
a-
Hold on. I'm gonna double check. Let me
In the words of Mika G, to the Googles.
to the Google. So House of Dragon is set approximately 170 to 200 years before.
Okay,
the
so
event
200
of Game of
years.
Thrones. Yeah, 200 years.
It's kind of like how we hear stories about, like, it's just gonna sound real messed up. We hear a story about a slave until you actually see some foot, like until you actually see
Yeah.
some foot, and be like, man, he wasn't talking like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it would be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hearing those stories that your grandma might have told you. Excuse me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Your granddaddy, uncles and aunties and things of that nature telling you about, you know, their grandparents, but they don't even really know because it's so far, you know what I'm saying, so far back that it's all story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Especially with it being word of mouth and nothing necessarily being written down. I think I forgot the Maesters, the Maester who got it all written down in the book. Oh girl, what's her name? I think she was a Targaryen too. Who when you watch Game of Thrones, she was like the nanny. Old Nan. Old Nan
yeah.
is her name. She knew all the story. She knew all the story.
Mhm.
But I think she is somebody to one of them, if I remember correctly. She might be like an old Targaryen because there's a couple of Targaryens that were sprinkled out in Game of Thrones that you just didn't know was Targaryens, like the Raven, the three-eyed Raven, before
Mhm.
Bran became three-eyed Raven. That's he a Targaryen.
So here it says the timeline for Game of Thrones universe before the start of the Knights of the Seven Kingdom, House of the Dragon around 131 excuse me, 131 AC ends with the Dance of the Dragons around 131 AC. Knights of the Seven Kingdoms starts at 209 AC, roughly 78 years after the end of the dance, because we just finished Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. There was no dragons in that
Mhm.
show. There was there was barely any Targaryens for real. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because their lineage, because of they didn't have any dragons, their lineage wasn't, I mean, not their lineage, but their might wasn't as strong around the kingdom
The
at that
Targaryen,
time.
they didn't treat them as they would have treated them back when they had the dragon.
Right, dragons. Yeah.
He was in this Knights of the Seven Kingdom. He was cool with the Targaryen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He was cool with the Targaryen. The other the Targaryen that rode up on him was the one who caused the whole trouble, the whole fight and everything that made them have to fight. But
Mhm.
yeah, they don't have that power that they have now. They just a regular house kind of in Knights of the Seven Kingdom, of like a house that once was. Y'all ain't got dragons no more. We ain't worried about y'all.
Right. You can't fight. And then Game of Thrones begins at 297 to 298 AC, about 89 years after the start of Duncan Egg's adventure. So
'Cause
that
Egg
kinda
is a
gives us-
Targaryen.
Yeah, Egg is a Targaryen.
Mhm.
But remember, he was over there acting like Alan for a second.
Yep. Let me
He was
cut
cutting
hair.
off his hair, letting nobody knew who he was. So
Right.
yeah. Egg God. That's why
Egg God.
Egg. It's too
Mhm.
many. It's too many A's and eggs and Rhaenyra's, Romanians. Just too much. Where Tina at? Targaryen. Where's she at?
Where she at? She over there doing Lestat instead of talking about it. The stat is good. I like that show. What other notes I got on this?
He did almost. My man almost lost his head for nothing. He didn't know what was going on. He's like, I have no idea, my lord. It was that.
Where is what he said? Where's
Where's my
Aegon?
brother? I knew that you did it.
I know you know. He was like, you just woke me up out of man. I was having a good
I
ass
just-
dream, dog. What
I
you
just
talking
think of
about,
you-
man?
Man, you having a dream, you flying in the air.
Right.
Next thing you know, you get a knife in your neck. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The reason why I like this show, honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, is because of Matt Smith. That's what brought me to this show. Is Matt Smith. And I think I would be more reluctant when I first seen House of the Dragon, because I wasn't really a big Game of Thrones guy. I never really watched it. I seen people talk about it. I watched a couple episodes. I was like, But Matt Smith made me want watch this show, maybe get into the whole universe. So I'm just saying, thank you, Matt Smith, for getting me all excited about House of the Dragon. Now I got to make me some shorts.
Yeah, nah, it's a good, even because I go back and I start thinking about, so you got the 3 dragon seeds at I think they was at either Dragonstone or God's. I want to say it was at God's Eye. So they sitting there, they talking, hey, how did you get your dragon? Blah blah blah. The queen is gonna make us a knight. They all there talking, and then
Right.
when,
I'm gonna get a castle.
right,
You're
he
not
was
gonna
like, you
get
ain't
a
get no
castle.
damn castle, dog. But the
Shut
Green
up.
Man shows up. The dude with the, who looked like a deer with the antlers
The
and the
deer
hooves
with the antlers.
and- What the fuck is that?
My man just taking the boo boo. Hold up, wait a minute. But be real, Blue. Be real. If you in the middle of taking a boo boo, then you'll see a dude with antlers and hooves. Hey man, I gotta cut this boo boo short. I gotta go.
Y'all didn't see that? They were like, man, what are you talking about?
No,
He's
I
like,
didn't.
nah, I'm leaving. We gotta stay away for Damon. No, the hell we don't.
No,
I ain't leaving.
look, I'm go. For one, I gotta upchuck the rest of this boo boo up my
Right.
butt because I'm scared and I can't get it out. Nah, I'm good. I'm out. I'm out.
Me and my
Y'all
dragon
can't have this.
are gone. We out of this joint.
Now, mind you, they got dragons
Yeah.
in their face, and
Mhm.
that was like the last straw. Like, nope,
Yeah, nope.
nope,
Mm-mm.
I'm out. I'm out.
That's it. Had me rolling, man. I'm out.
Yeah.
And then old girl show up because I wonder how they're gonna use her. I wonder if she gonna now be Nettle's role, the witch. Damn, what
Will
was
she?
the witch's name?
I forgot her name, but she was real big in season 2. She was freaking
Yeah, she was fucking Damon's
aiming out, boy.
Mhm. Can't think of chat. Help me
I
out with the name.
Yeah,
she
I
was
can't
at
think of her
Harrenhal.
name. Alice
Rivers. That's right.
Yeah,
Alice. Yeah. I
I'm a
wonder if-
witch. And then he was like, "Nope, nope,
Yeah,
I'm out. I'm out.
nope,
Nope,
I'm
nope,
out.
nope. It's too much for me. Too much for me." I'm
But
out.
yeah, I wonder if she's gonna be combined with Nettles now. That's the only thing I could think of.
I don't know. But I am enjoying every piece of this show. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I watch House of the Dragon, it makes me happy. Not even gonna lie. Because this is one of the rare shows that one minute I'm like, ew. Yeah, because they shouldn't be doing that. And the next thing you know, somebody's getting sliced in the face with a sword and a big battle is ensued. And I think that's the power of this show. Everybody talks about CGI when it comes to the big budget movies. This has a smaller budget, and the CGI looks just as impressive.
It looks good. It looks good.
I mean, the battle, like I said, the battle of the gullies. You know what I'm saying, or the battle of the That's it, right? Yeah,
Battle of the Gully.
yeah. It looked good, dude. There's
It looked
scenes
real
in there that almost look practical. You know what I'm saying? We know it's on a particular stage or something like that, or you know what I mean. But it looked awesome. It looked awesome, and I loved every minute of this. I'm not gonna lie, I loved every minute of this.
Who would you like to see get taken out? What character aggravates you?
Oh,
Or is he already
if
gone?
it's
Is he or she already gone already? But it's
no, if it's only one character that I still can't wait for him to die is Sir Christian Cole. He's the only. Hey, he's the only one that everybody else got to go. Why ain't he dead yet? I know it's somewhere in the book where he died. You know what I'm saying? But man,
I'm so ready for him to catch his end, man. He aggravated.
My man came up to him and said, "Hey, you got knights over here. You know what I'm saying? Graping the women.
Mhm.
We don't do that. We're just knights.
We're nice. We don't get down.
You do it. Then why you asking me to do it? You do it. Yeah, man. I'm ready for
you. You the captains of the watch, man. What are you talking? You got to go do that. You got to go handle this business, man. We are all surrounded. Look around. We're surrounded by ruin. Man, I should come over there.
Shut up.
Get your ass right. Get your ass up, man.
Sir Christian should have got it in season 1. He pissed me off. First of all, you over here sipping for the cooch. Second of all, you should have been dead. Over who?
For the cooch for this little girl. This little girl.
Oh yeah.
And then get mad because she don't want you no more.
Yeah. You know.
You know what I have to do? I had to renounce my knighthood because you didn't have to say shit. Just like I ain't say shit.
Yeah, you should have just shut the up. You know what I mean? All you had to do is shut up. You had it good. Nope. You over here trying to take long walks in the woods and all kinds of stuff. Dude, she ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? She's not yours.
And then gonna go over to Allison and thinking Allison don't want you neither, dog.
No, they for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time.
If anybody was the simp of this show, is Sir Christian.
Oh yeah,
he gotta go. But I mean, it's gonna be I'll wait. I'm gonna sit back and wait, and I'm gonna have my hands up like this when it happens. Finally, he gotta go. Matter of fact, is this going to season 4? How long?
Yeah, this gonna run as the course of that it needs to run. At least to the end of the Dance of the Dragon.
So what is it? 4 or 5 seasons? How long are they talking?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you because shit. Just like what Jaguar was saying, if they would have combined 2 or took Battle of the Gullet and put this in 2, which everybody thought that was going to happen, ain't no telling how they move and place things. Because right now, I saw some people say, "Oh man, they kind of like freestyling," and I think it makes for better storytelling because, like I said, a lot of this stuff it's hearsay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of holes I gotta fill up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And fill in and things of that nature. So ain't
they ain't got the director. I mean, the writer on board with this, so he knows.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. J.R. Martin, he's the one. Yeah. That's the direction that he wanted to go on purpose.
Exactly. So it's not like they're just doing it without his blessing. Or Martin is in. Yeah, he's in the writing room with them. You know what I'm saying? Discussing how does he want his story to be expanded upon,
or at least his phone calls being made.
Yeah. I mean, he's
because he was. I know
he was most definitely a part of season.
No, he was mad at Game of Thrones,
right? But he was a big part of season 2 because if you watch those end episodes, they talk about how as far as the stories, how he was a part of that.
Because, like I said, there's holes that need to be filled. So, like,
we
know this battle happened, but what happened in the battle?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened in the battle? So it's like
we're getting the firsthand accounts of the battle.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's a lot, but it's good. And I'm glad it came back with a bang, man. I didn't have no issue. Old girl, the Triarchy's captain.
Yeah,
she was a beast. She was a
fight.
Beast.
She could fight.
I hate to see her go, but she had to go.
I didn't. Because she went against the grain. And what's his name? Because he's a Hightower. Lannister. Yeah, he was trying to tell her, "Hey, this ain't what you're supposed to do. I don't care what you're talking. Everybody, get him out of here." People showing up, but she was a beast. She was a beast because once she got to fighting, ooh, buddy, a big smile came upon my face. A big smile came upon my face because This has been a while since I was in this universe and there was that type of battle because I don't think we got enough of that in season 2.
Yeah.
I personally don't think we got enough of this in season 2. So to start, I mean, we got good story. So we did get a lot of really good story, but I don't think we got enough of the battles like that. And to, like I said, to open this up with a very huge battle that is not done. So episode 2, we're looking at the aftermath of this battle, the finale and the aftermath of this battle. You know what I mean? Who, what's going to happen, going forward after this. I think it makes for entertaining television. Yes, is it going off the books wholeheartedly? No. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you could be able to tell that story if you went strictly by the book.
Yeah.
But is it R.R. Martin?
George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin. I'm sorry. If George R.R. Martin is on board and he said, no, I would like my vision to go here. That sounds good. Put that in here because this is the story that I kind of want to tell within this. I'm all for it. That's just like if let's say Reginald Hunlin came upon the next Black Panther story and told the Black Panther story a little differently because he's a writer in the writing room and I know he wrote Black Panther, I'm all for it. Or you know what I'm saying? Or Christopher Priest, or just as long as it ain't he who should not be named, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like where they're going with this. So I'm cool with it.
Yep. I'm cool with it. I want to see what's gonna happen between Rhaenyra and Alicent, the greens and the blacks. The greens and the blacks.
Boy, if we had the Reds in here, it'd be the battle of the Pan-Africans. Hey, the sea snake be played by Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar.
That one girl on the ship be Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Oh man,
I'm a doctor.
That's crazy.
So now, what would you rate this episode, bro? What would you rate this episode?
It's high. Out of 5, I give it like a 4.7 out of 5, man. 4.7 out of 5. Because it's to start a season off the way that this did, it's high for me, man. It's high for me. And I think all the talk surrounding it makes it better. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. All the talk around it makes it even better. Us making jokes and stuff like that. So.
Yeah,
but
you
I won't. Yeah, nope.
I don't. You see, anytime I mention if I ever mention Black Panther, there's 2 people I don't mention. I'm not saying Ta-Nehisi Coates was because we know who was horrible as a Black Panther writer. We know who was horrible. But Ta-Nehisi Coates it's not as bad as
He's not horrible,
but it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't great.
Ta-Nehisi Coates' purpose was he came in because Black Panther got hot, that the film came, you know what I'm saying, and then they brought him in.
And he was a bestseller. You forget people
bestseller.
Forget that.
They Marvel's like, okay, we're gonna go all in for Black for this one time. They went and got Ta-Nehisi Coates. He wrote it, and then that led into which I didn't like.
Intergalactic Empire.
Intergalactic, yeah, I did not like that. At least the first couple issues I didn't like. But it got better towards the end because I was like, "What? Hold on, what is going on?" Like we just went from because we just showed up. You know what I'm saying? Intergalactic. I was like, "How did we even get into space? How did that happen?"
Right.
So,
and then to have then to be able to have a colony on space nobody knows about.
Yeah,
or whatever, and they have it, and then they haven't revisited that since.
No, they did. They did.
When
they did. They came out with Intergalactic. It was.
I do got a couple of those.
Yeah, this was last year they did it. So yeah, they went back to it. But
yeah, I forgot because I got a couple of those books.
And they used them also with Aliens versus Aliens Killed the Marvel Universe.
I never read that.
Yeah, that was. I want to say that was last year, the year before last.
I'm kind of tired of them doing the kills of Marvel's universe.
That's a good that Aliens versus Avengers or Aliens. I think it's either Aliens Kills the Marvel Universe or Aliens versus Avengers. That was dope. That was dope. The way, the way they used the aliens and the different people, because this was like in the future. they tried to keep Earth. It was dope. It was a nice.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
The aliens versus.
Let me go
whoever
spend
is
$70
the-
so I can. I was about to say, let me go spend $70 so I can bootleg it or whatever. Dude, Sean Comics said that we doing. You know what I'm saying?
I
spend
told
my
you, if you
70.
just want to read it without bootleg, just get that library card and go on Hoopla. Go on the Hoopla app, man. That way, if the money is going-
Well, me personally, I like to have physical copies.
yeah.
So
Now I'm
personally,
saying, some stuff, like you said, man, I don't know if I'm gonna spend my, I might not spend my money on this, but the story might be good, or it might be something that I might be late to the party on, or something like that. To check it out, let me hop on Hoopla and read it. You know what I'm saying, and see what's good. But I feel you. I like physicals too, but at the same time, I'm not.
you're not
I'm
about
not
to
a-
spend your money.
Yeah, if I don't think it's because some stuff does come and go, or they don't invest. They want me to invest, but then they not investing in it. So
Yeah.
it's just like that.
Oh, Hickman wrote the road.
Yeah, Hickman
That's all
wrote
you
it.
got to say. That's all you
Mhm.
got to say. He said, Puma Lee said, sheep stealer. Sheep
He
stealer
just
came
watched
that
the
month.
sheep. Yeah, but so after I watched it, I posted the same thing. Sheep stealer, what? Like that's the one kid. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't supposed to be outside at all. Remember back in the day? Nah, we can't. It's 2026. You can't talk like that. Never mind. You can't talk.
Oh, snap. You said, wait a minute. Hold up.
You ain't talking.
Hold
like
up.
that. But you know what I'm talking about, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's
trust me, I do.
Sheep still looked a little inbred too, with his little
Yeah,
underhang
or
look.
underbite.
Yeah, mhm.
You can, yeah.
That's why he couldn't understand Valeria. He couldn't understand it. He couldn't understand.
Yeah, big Valerian. Yeah. Oh, that's not right. Bad Dre. That's not
One
right.
of bad.
I gotta
Dre,
put
one
my.
of
I
the-
gotta go to timeout for that one.
Oh
Oh, I
man,
gotta
yeah,
go to
Sheep still was a little off, man. A little off. Yep, rode that short bus to the Dragon School.
Short bus, shorty, short bus.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's the sound he was making when she riding.
Oh my God, that's messed up.
Oh, that's crazy. Sheep
That
still
is
a man.
wild.
Yeah, the thing. Oh man, I got to see how that because. And another thing is too. Not Debo from Friday. All the
What
other
street?
dragons had previous riders already. They were used to being mounted, used to being ridden. Sheep still are out in the wild, just a wild dragon. He don't know nothing about that, man. Kind of like what Kevo says, man. I don't know nothing about what you got going on.
What you got going on?
I don't know what nothing you got going on. And now we're doing this. Oh man, I thought we just were going around eating sheep. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
thought we were going. She said we're going home,
saying?
and
Right,
then it was like, "Oh, they fighting over there. Let's go over there too." That ain't what you said.
right. That
You
ain't
know
what you
what?
said. You said we were going
Ain't what
home.
you
I thought it was
said.
gonna be more
That-
sheep over here at the crib. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Now that I got to go over there, I'm about to show out.
Mhm.
I'm showing my tail legitimately.
And he a old ugly dragon too, boy. Ugly. His wings got it's like more gnarled and clawed up, and he got spikes on. Like he a old, yeah, old ugly dragon.
Yeah, yeah, throwing up sheep and then
Remember,
dragon burning it. Ain't no
What,
seasoning salt, no nothing on there.
Ricky Smiley used to do, "Leave me alone." Huh?
Oh, Jesus.
That's old.
Little
Sheep.
Daryl.
Yeah, little
he said sheep still little Daryl.
Daryl. Oh man, leave me. All sheep still needed was like snot running down his nose, dried up snot. That would have been.
Hey,
it
but
right
you
there.
don't fool with him.
Nah.
Who was it? Was it Eddie Murphy say he got that dummy strength?
That yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm cool. I would have been out. So I would've-
Um,
Yo, hey, yeah, you see that dragon? Yeah. Nope. No, move. No, can you tell? She was riding on the. No. What are you doing, dumbass dragon? I can't even move it.
B Stizzle asked a question. He said, off topic, but WB related. That upcoming multi-part animated adaptation, Batman Nightfall, is officially R-rated. I didn't know they was doing the Nightfall adaptation.
Me either.
But it needs to be
But I'm
R-rated.
cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It needs to be R-rated. If we doing Nightfall, are they bringing Azrael and all of that in there too? If we doing Nightfall, you gotta do it right.
You gotta do the night. You gotta do it. But it's Warner Brothers Animation, and they will do it right.
Gotta do it right because I'm watching I don't know how many people watch the Superman, man, but what it is
My Date with Superman, or
he said my date. You know what I'm talking about. That's a good show, man.
Yeah.
That's
a good show.
Yeah, it's a good show. We're on season 3 now, man, and it's good. It's because it's like it's not like super mature. It's like an anime. They treat it exactly like how anime does. It don't take itself too serious. You know what I'm saying? Decent little fights, decent little story. Like that's and from what I understand, it's gonna be spinning off a Green Lantern show from that.
Oh, no stuff.
But it's gonna be the girl, Cruz. I think she's gonna get the spinoff. But it seemed like they're building it up because you got Superman, you got Supergirl. They did Bizarro's there now. Metallo just showed up, but he's Hank Henshaw as the Metal Superman or whatever. Superboy's supposed to show up, so like they going all in on the show.
He said we need PG-13.
Nah, man, not with Nightfall. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what Nightfall is. Nightfall is where Bane show up and break Superman down, break him down. That's Nightfall. So, yeah.
Krypton.
Yeah.
Remember how they said in the original Super? We're going to the world of Krypton. Krypton is going to fall. Krypton.
Yeah, Jessica Cruz. Yeah, that's who it is. Jessica Cruz. But that's what I'm hearing, man. And that's DCU. Like DC got some things going on, and like I said, I was just fucking with Darius this morning, man.
Why y'all be bothering Darius early in the morning? Why you be bothering Darius?
I said, damn, Chill ain't here. I said the chat acting like Chill right now. It was me. Damn, who else was it? Abundance. It was somebody else. Like we was just talking about James Gunn because we was like, and I was just saying it for fun, but I ain't think that the chat was gonna take it that serious. But I was saying how, damn, Darius, you don't never mention Peter Safran. You always talking about James Gunn. You know what I'm saying? And Darius went off. But what the he went off. Darius went off. I'm not gonna talk about Peter Safran because he ain't the fucking quarterback. I was like, damn, Darius. I said, you do know they co-CEOs. I don't care if they co-CEOs. I know they co-CEOs. But I was like, damn, let me chill out before that. Damn, Darius not invite me on to his show.
Dang, it was that bad.
It wasn't. I mean, he wasn't like upset or nothing. He just kept saying like he was, and I was, we was all making fun of it, making light of the situation. It wasn't like him and Chill. It wasn't that. I'm just saying like we was kind of filling in for Chill though. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of filling in with Chill. Shout out to Darius, man. Darius is a funny dude. Man. He was a funny guy. Funny guy. But I mean, he do. I think he thinks that I don't understand him. Like he does call balls and strikes. It's just I mess with like even when he texts me about the whole Game of Thrones thing. I said, man, look at you, dog. I said, James Gunn to be proud of you. And he sent back the little finger emoji.
Oh man. I'm trying to tell you, the days that they won't let me work on a Sunday, and this series is still going on. Yes, trust and believe, I'll be on there. I will be on there because but I've been rocking with this since what was it, 2023? I think when I first met y'all, I was doing my videos, my shorts and stuff like that on Game of Thrones. I'm just saying, I'm all for it. I mean, not Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, so I'm all for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, like I told him in the chat, I said, man, we got to figure it out. How
Not
to do
the
this
Sailor
because
Moon.
it is like a Sailor Moon transformation. Well,
He
that
says,
first season,
no, when you think of Sailor Moon,
Sailor Moon dope now. Hold on, ain't no
no,
Sailor
Sailor
Moon
Moon
standard
dope.
now.
You talk about the transformation.
But yeah, because that first season when they were showing it, and even when I was reporting on the first season, I said, "Oh yeah, the Sailor Moon trans." But I'm gonna have to run that video back because that was a funny ass video. It had a lot of views, but he did. It was a Sailor Moon transformation. That's exactly what it was. He says he not lying about it. It was Sailor Moon transformation. But I think it's because they're leaning into that anime style so much, even with the storytelling, not just the art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The direction they're leaning into. So yeah.
I know people was mad at, especially Chill at Black Jimmy Olsen. But I'm like, is the show good? Is Jimmy Olsen's character interchangeable no matter what color he is?
Yeah.
Will he still be Jimmy Olsen?
I mean, it's Jimmy Olsen. And that's another, that's why he was Darius was talking, because he was like, no, I don't want no damn Jimmy Olsen show.
Him and Tina, wow, great commentary together. Come to Jimmy Gunn.
No, I don't want no damn Jimmy Olsen show. So that's
Olsen
right when
Gorilla Gord.
Yeah, that's right when I popped into the show. It's right when he was talking about that. So I typed in the chat Jimmy O and I put exclamation mark. He talking about what Blue just said. Hell no, Blue. Don't nobody want no damn Jimmy.
So to answer Jaguar's question, so what I used to do is bring up the actual video and kind of skip through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they getting more vicious now.
They get like when I tell you WB is getting more and more aggressive. Yep. These companies are getting more and more aggressive with that stuff. You have a piece of their stuff on there and they tripping. And unless you're a big creator, we talking about, you got your own people creator. So I just don't do it anymore. But if you go to the Dre Mac show, if you go to the Dre Mac show, you go to the Blue South Live. We do this a lot. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what show we're talking about. We got X-Men coming up. X-Men 97 is coming up. Yep. So we do have some shows we're going to be doing some reaction to and stuff like that. So, but whatever recommendation that you got, you know what I'm saying?
You're the viewer, dog. We doing this for you. So you know what I'm saying? Whatever your recommendations are, you let us know. I try to tell people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, send me some stuff so I could, because sometimes shit just get a little bland. Sometimes ain't no news going on, ain't nothing happening. So, I would love to know what people are actually watching and that we can come and talk about and comment and you know what I'm saying, do stuff like that. So yeah, you got any recommendations, man, the show that you would like us to react to and things of that nature, please do.
Yep. I'm all for it. What's your final thoughts on the episode, man? So I know you've been up for a while. I got you a little later. You know what I'm saying? Than normal. What's your final thoughts on the episode? And you already gave your rating, but what's your
great episode, man. Anticipating next week. And we've been eating this year, man. We have been eating.
I told you it's been the best year for entertainment in a long time. Everything is a banger. Not everything, but
we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot, man.
It's a good amount.
Actually, it's a show that I just binged. I binged it all day yesterday. Called I Will Find You. It's on Netflix, I want to say. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's got what's old buddy? He was in Terminator Salvation. He was the Terminator from Terminator Salvation. And he was in they was pushing him to be like the next big thing. I don't think he ever took off though, but can't think his name right now, but he's in it, man. And it's not fantasy and nothing like that. It's just a dope story from beginning to end, lots of twists and stuff like that. I might do a review. I'm thinking about doing a review on that. Matter of fact, I am going to do a review on that. So be on the lookout for that. And that's just going to be a video by itself. Oh, The Real Housewives of Houston. I got you, dog. I got you. I got you.
Next thing you know,
Jay said it's hitting too. He talking about it's hitting.
Next thing you know, Jay gonna be putting The Real Baby Mamas of Compton on here. So like, you need to go watch that. Fire.
Because you showed what Jaguar said, but I didn't get a chance to read
Yeah.
it. He said recommend Rome, Vikings, and The Last Kingdom. All of those was dope. If you haven't watched those, if you're into sci-fi, I recommend. The Expanse was dope. Expanse is like, to me, damn near 10 out of 10 show. Battlestar
is that
Galactica,
good?
man, The Expanse was real good because Sam Worthington, that's his name. Expanse was, I was so mad that they canceled it, because The Expanse to me was like, once we do start hitting like space exploration, this was probably the realest show that would showcase what we will be doing, but on a sci-fi level. You know what I'm saying? Like even the mechanics of how the ships was flying and all types of stuff like that. The Expanse is good, man. It is good.
Okay.
It is good. It started off, I want to say it started on Sci-Fi and then it moved over to Amazon. It was something like that, but yeah, The Expanse is good, man. And Battlestar, you ever watched Battlestar Galactica?
I watched a little bit. I watched a couple episodes of that, but I wasn't really. Sci-fi is cool for me.
Yeah,
but it's not my. I would say it's not my jam.
Nah,
to bring out a
that's not-
'90s
Sci-Fi is
reference,
not
it's
it.
not my jam.
Sci-Fi
But
is my
Rodriguez,
jam.
you missed the whole show.
Yeah, you talking about what I missed? The show.
Gang,
yeah,
you missed the whole show,
Sci-Fi is
gang.
my shit, dog. Like I can go talk sci-fi all day. Like how Mika be on that horror.
So why ain't we just broke down episodes of Knight Rider? And we going sci-fi, why ain't we go start with season 1?
Let's start with Knight Rider.
I mean, if we gonna
It's
do
like,
it,
nah, I don't like sci-fi. Yeah, sci-fi is all right. Wait, Knight Rider is sci-fi? Oh shit! Well, yeah, let's talk Knight Rider.
boy, let's do it.
You do Knight Rider. Alva says, "So I'm here now." Yeah. But we can talk Knight Rider. Man. I don't mind going back. Long as the original Knight Rider, not the one that came out, what was that, mid-90s or whatever, the
2008?
son of Knight Rider. Or
the 2008 Knight Rider.
yeah, like
the
son
reboot.
of-
Well, yeah, it's a continuation, but without any of the characters, basically,
Yeah.
from the original one, just up by
Yeah.
name. But yeah. I was supposed to go see it this weekend. I've been at
That's
work.
what I forgot
So I'm
about,
not.
the Furious
So
movie,
yeah. So I do have an announcement once Blue was finished with his thoughts, though. But I do
No, go ahead,
kinda
go
have
ahead.
an announcement. Oh, let me just say this. My ranking for this particular episode is a 10 out of 10 because I enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed all of it. It was fire. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Sheep Stealer, still in the show. I loved it. I loved every piece of it. So it was a 10 out of 10 episode because it got me right back into the groove of what House of the Dragon is supposed to be. So
Yeah.
I'm most definitely in it. So yeah, I just want to say that part or whatever. So, but I do real quick have an announcement. I'm going to take a little hiatus off of the morning show for a while because I have been working a lot. And when I tell you, real talking, it's not even trying to be funny. YouTube ain't been paying the bills like that. You know what I mean? I gotta start putting in a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying? At the gig right now. So I've been working a lot and I'm not as young as I used to be. So I've been needing some rest. Because getting up in the morning, doing the show.
I'm gonna send you
Get all of
that multi-pack of multi-meal. I got you.
I can't eat that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Oh, yeah, you
years of
can't eat
eating
that.
multi-meal. It's got me
You
to
can't eat
this.
that.
I
You
can't
need
even eat it. So
the gluten-free multi.
gluten-free. What is it? Gluten-free wheat. Okay. So yeah, let's see how that works.
It's not,
So
it's
what I'm going to
tofu.
be doing is I will be giving y'all some videos and
Mm.
stuff like that. It just won't be the live show. I gotta get some rest. And I've been taking my daughter to work. I had to get some sleep, take her to
Yeah.
work, sleep. It's been a lot on my body. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot. And I've been doing a lot of more repairs. And when I tell you, boy, I need a masseuse. You know what I'm saying? I need a masseuse. I watched the guy. I fixed something. I can't really go into detail because it's sensitive information. But let's just
Yeah.
say I fix one issue and watch the guy break something. If I had to fix that too, and I spent another hour fixing the guy's problem that took 15 seconds to break. So yeah, tired. I'm tired. I gotta get rest. I'm tired right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get some rest. So I'm gonna take a couple weeks from the live show. I will be giving you guys like videos of the reactions and stuff like that, videos of the commentary, but I'm tired, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm beat the hell up. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. So if y'all don't see me anymore, and hopefully because the way, and you know this, Blue, when you upload a video, you can have it set at 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. If that video don't upload properly, or you upload it from your phone to your tablet, that mug might not get up there to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of bullshit shiggity that goes on with that. So I'll try to make it the best way possible to get it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If I come home, just shoot the video, get it done, upload it, and have it pop up at 7:30. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a blessing. If it don't, it just pop up when it pop up. But I got to get some sleep. That's all I'm saying.
So get you some rest, bro. Get you some rest.
Yeah, I don't want to be burnt out on YouTube, but I don't want to be burnt out in my job too. Just put it more like that. So I'm trying to find a balance, and I'm not gonna lie.
You're burning the candle at both ends. You don't want it. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta balance myself back out. You know what I'm saying? And you know this, Blue. When we're on slow season. Yeah, especially what we do, we really try to talk more about comic book movies and stuff like that. And, you know, and this kind of our slow season, it's other stuff that we talked about. Like I talked about Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing else in this genre really to talk about for real, because it's not their season yet. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the off season for the NFL. You grasping at straws. So you pulling up stuff, not upload to Iran time. You Alvin, go to timeout. But you know what I'm saying? And again, we don't want to, you know, as creators, and you know this, Blue, as creators, the last thing you want us to do is be burnt out.
Yeah,
and you see a lot of creators, you know what I'm saying, just be burnt out, and you don't see them for a long time because they're tired.
Last week, I think my Tuesday show, or it was either my Tuesday or Wednesday. I was tired, dog, and they even in the chat, they was, man, log off. They told me to log off. I think with these stills, was like, man, go to bed, man. Like I was so tired. I'm trying to talk. I'm zoning out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you're just exhausted.
Tina came in. I tried to have some banter with Tina. They were like, nah, Blue, it's over, son.
Dude, I'm sitting here, like I get off the show and I sat in this seat and fell asleep. And my daughter popped up behind me like Candyman. I didn't call for you. And she was like, Dad, let's go. I got to go to work. I'm like, oh, crap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm halfway asleep, trying to drive her to work. You know what I'm saying? I got my car on extra loud so I can wake up. It's just, so you'll just see more videos. You'll see live video versions of the live show. That's all. It's just as soon as I get home, I decompress, shoot the video, shoot the live,
make it a
the
premiere
show
people,
like it's live, and just premiere it. Premiere it for you guys, because I just don't want to be burnt out. You know what I'm saying? I just had a whole thing of I got one pack left.
and Alvin, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Caffeine, sugar, that don't work for me no more, man. If it ever did work, like stuff like that. People, because they be like, man, I drink a Monster and I get the jet, man. That stuff don't do nothing for. And maybe it was because I was in the military. I don't know, but stuff like that does not. It don't do nothing, man. It does not do nothing for me. I drink those to go to sleep. Like it's like, you know, let me pop open a Red Bull and watch.
Actually,
you know what I'm saying? Like
the last cup of coffee I drank I went to sleep and woke up, and my stomach was wasn't right for the whole weekend. So I'm just
Well, coffee will do that. Coffee will clear you out now. You want to be cleaned out?
oh Jesus,
Get
Lord
your
have
nice
mercy.
little cup of Joe. Cup of Joe. will
Hold
do
up,
that
you
for
know what? I'm telling the girls at work. I was like, "Hey, do y'all got any Pepto, like some Tums or something?" Oh, what do you got? A tummy ache? I had to
It's
go
like-
to the fellas. Hey, fellas, y'all got a
Yes,
Pepto?
man. Like,
I got
help a
one
brother
for you,
out.
brother.
don't
Yeah.
look, don't make fun of me. Help a brother out.
Yeah, like help me. You know what I'm saying? And they over there making fun of me. You know what? This is the reason why. Here's the reason why.
What's wrong? Got a tummy ache? Yes. Can I get the damn Tums, please?
All right, Jaguar. Actually, man, nice. Thanks for showing up in the chat.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Most deaf.
So yeah, man. What you got coming up, man? Let's go ahead and wrap this thing on.
Like I said, I'll probably be doing a review on I Will Find You. Got some news coming up tomorrow. Probably talk a little bit more Supergirl.
I'm excited because I got my Supergirl is what, Friday at 10.
Yeah.
Oh snap.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
you
drop
know,
her over, go straight to the movies.
and that's probably why we didn't see Lawrence in here today. Lawrence went to go see it today. So
I was supposed to go see it today.
No.
I was supposed to go see it Wednesday, but I didn't want to take off again for a 7:00 show. So I moved that date over to 10:00 Friday morning.
Okay.
So I got to drop my daughter off early, then go straight to the movies.
Yep.
I don't know.
I'll
how
probably
that's
do
gonna-
something
I'm gonna be
on
so
Marvel
good.
tomorrow. I seen a story about them moving away from like street level heroes or how they want to navigate that spot. So probably talk a little bit about that, man. Just put some things together, man. And I've been watching the World Cup. I normally watch the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? But no, I look, man. I know it ain't for everybody. I get it, but man, it be
I'm
lit,
not a big
man.
I'm not a big soccer fan. I'm
It'd be
just
lit.
I'm getting back into baseball. So, well, Royals baseball, but
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Royals
Base-
baseball right now, and
Yeah, I
baseball's been
watch-
fun.
Baseball is fun. I've been watching, man. Shit, them Braves, boy. Them Braves is not playing. They is not playing. So, but
That
yeah,
used to be
just I'm
my
trying to
team.
get back into try to figure out how to. I don't know. I might do a whole separate channel because I know my younger brother wants to do something with sports, so I might do a whole different channel. But yeah, stuff like that, man. Just I'm trying to just keep growing stuff, pivot here, pivot there, because my channel, I want to evolve it a little bit more than just we show up, report the news, and go home. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to make it. I don't know, I just don't know what it is yet. You know what I'm saying? But everybody just comes on and just reports what they hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I kind of just want to do something different. So I'm just trying to figure that out, man. So everybody bear with me. Y'all might see some changes. Might not. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
I'm
still
still
came
gonna
up
be
on
doing
it.
reaction. I'm still gonna be doing reaction commentary.
Yep.
I'm just tired. I'm cooking right now, and I've been burning myself at work. Like
Yeah.
I even had my one of my supervisors called me today. Hey, you coming today? No. Oh
Yeah.
well, have a good day off.
Right.
What you calling me for? I'm tired. I'm tired. I am wore out. So yeah.
But yeah, that's
You
really
said
about
watching
it.
Europeans react to being in the US is funny. Man, they were taking over our so they played at Arrowhead where the Chiefs play. I live 10 minutes from the stadium. Actually, I could take my car, drive all the way down one of my streets and get to Arrowhead. Literally. Drive
Yeah.
all the way to Arrowhead from one street where I'm at. And they were overpass the European that was talking about Trump. One day they was going off on Trump. Next minute they going off on ICE. And you can tell it's the Europeans. They didn't look
Yeah.
American. I was rolling. I was like, not they taking over our overpasses. Yeah. This kind of funny. So
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for me, man. We could wrap
Oh,
this
okay.
thing up.
Yeah, man. And then, like I said, man, I will have some videos tonight. Of course, you know, we're here doing this, so I'm not going to be on tonight, like, you know what I'm saying. You'll see it in the morning. So, you know, we're here tonight, but you'll see it in the morning once I'm done with it, you know, and all of that. So yeah, man. Yeah, just keep showing up. Keep showing up for
Right.
for the videos. That's all I ask for. So even if I'm not in a live stream, just keep showing up for the videos, man, until I could get a good balance again. Just show up for me. That's all I ask.
Mhm.
All right. So let's get up out of here, man. Again, what did you guys think about Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. What did you think about the news about the Thundercats getting an animated movie and a Master of the Universe sequel? What do you think? Should they do that? Put it in the comment section below and let us know what you guys think. But again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss me and Blues videos ever again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, man. Blue, let's get up out of here, man. Where's the
It's
outro
Blue.
at? Let's go.